Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Wrestling Experience. My name is Earl Cole, and tonight, ladies and gentlemen, this is the 25th episode of the Raw Watch Along. You know something, folks? After 25 episodes, I can't believe how far the Raw Watch Along has gone. We've gone through a lot of changes, ladies and gentlemen, but what remains the same is we still entertain you. And we still give you the analytics here on the Wrestling Experience and the Raw Watch Along. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's Monday night, and that could be only one thing. It's time to get Raw. It's the Raw Go Home Show for WWE Fastlane.
Now with the hottest show in the universe, the Wrestling Experience, with your host, Earl Cole.
Acknowledge me.
Coming at you with all the dope shit, freshest WWE content, and also the AEW. You are now watching The Experience, the Wrestling Experience. Now with your host, Earl Cole.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Wrestling Experience. Welcome to the 25th anniversary, the 25th episode, ladies and gentlemen, of the Raw Watch Along. And tonight we're celebrating 25 episodes with the Raw Go Home Show. It is the Raw Go Home Show, and I'll tell you this much, ladies and gentlemen, we better watch, we better see a solid Go Home Show tonight because Fastlane is this Saturday night. And we have a major announcement about Fastlane that I think you want to stay tuned. But, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not here alone. Oh, no, no. She was with me last night, ladies and gentlemen. And boy, oh boy, we got a lot to talk about last night's AEW extravaganza. We're going to talk about that and so much more. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome the Monday Night Delight. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome Sarah to the screen honor to the screen.
Hi, Earl.
Oh, Sarah. Oh, Sarah. What a night last. What a. I know.
Tired. It was
I
so
know.
late.
I know. Ladies and gentlemen, it's just been a short 24 hours, ladies and gentlemen. But I'll tell you this much, Sarah. We were the most talked about thing on the internet last night, ladies and gentlemen, with our reaction. And Orange Cassidy's bestie, Mitch Kofsky, ladies and gentlemen, took our reactions and made a short out of it, ladies and gentlemen, when Edge returned. Yeah, and I'll tell you this much, it was great. You were marking out, I was marking. It was absolutely
marking
great.
out big time, and I don't
It
even
was
care. I'll fully
I
admit
was
it. It's fine.
I'll tell you something, Sarah. I'll tell you something. It was an honor and a joy to be with you last night on the stream and have that moment with you. It was almost like, ladies and gentlemen, I was sitting next to Sarah in the seat and we were just going apoplectic when Edge came down, ladies and gentlemen.
That
Edge came
was
down, and
amazing.
and what was even more amazing, ladies and gentlemen, what was even more amazing, we didn't know which pendulum of the shift he was going to. Was he a baby face or was he a heel? And that was something that we were hanging our hats on because we didn't know. We already got one shocking moment when Nick Wayne, ladies and gentlemen, if you didn't see last night, I'm going to tell you, Nick Wayne turned heel on his friend, on his mentor, on his
Crazy.
and it was bizarre. The
It
whole
was
thing was
crazy.
bizarre. And he turned heel, ladies and gentlemen, in front of his mom. And he nailed his friend, his mentor in the face with the TNT title. And
He belted him.
Yes, and
That
Christian
was
remained ladies and gentlemen, remained the TNT champion when the referee got knocked out and the smoke was cleared. Ladies and gentlemen, it was the most shocking thing I have ever seen. And I'll tell you this much, ladies and gentlemen, I've been a wrestling fan for my whole life. I never would have seen that curveball coming in a million years. Because
Yeah.
I had thought in my head, oh, Nick Wayne is gonna help Darby Allin win the title. And this is the fitting end to after he was bashing his mom and his father. I thought that was the swerve what we were gonna get. But that is not what happened. That is not what happened.
No.
That is not what happened. But I'll tell you this much, ladies and gentlemen. This Wednesday night, ladies and gentlemen, you need to tune in to AEW Dynamite because the fallout. Edge will be on the show. We're going to get an explanation from Nick Wayne. And I'll tell you this much, ladies and gentlemen. Me and Sarah are going to carry the luggage for that show. And I'll tell you this much, ladies and gentlemen. I cannot wait for AEW Dynamite this Wednesday. I am
So
I
excited
am
for it.
I am chomping at the bit, ladies. It's almost like a delicious steak. You want more of it, ladies and gentlemen, because this one's for
It's
Auntie
like the stew. We
Spicy.
just can't stop eating it.
It's the stew, ladies and gentlemen. It's that stew. It's that Tony Khan stew, ladies and gentlemen. And I'll say this to you, and I'll say one more thing here. By the way, ladies, we're almost ready for Raw. It is about, I would say, about 2 minutes away from Monday Night Raw. Um, I'll tell you this much, ladies and gentlemen. I want you all to stop hating on AEW because I'm going to tell you something. Last night, Tony Khan created and produced one of the best pay-per-views I have seen to date.
I think it's the
Listen
number
to
one
me.
pay-per-view so far this year, hands
It
down.
is the it was the number one, and I agree with Sarah's statement. This pay-per-view, ladies and gentlemen, outdid any other pay-per-view Tony Khan has ever produced.
Yep.
Because I'll tell you this much, the matches were fantastic. He gave time to each match. And he gave you a surprise in the end that no one saw coming.
It was
Because
incredible.
the matches were bangers after bangers after bangers, and they gave them time to marinate with the audience. But,
Yep.
ladies and gentlemen, the ending to this show was absolutely wild. It was wild with a capital W. There were so many twists and turns in this plot twist, ladies and gentlemen. I couldn't even I even when me and Sarah were done with it, I could not believe what was produced. But we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out this Wednesday night from the fallout from from this show, and I can't wait for this show. I cannot wait for that. Ooh, Dynamite this week is gonna be very spicy.
Yeah. There's going to be a
Very.
lot of stuff going on, not just
Yes.
with the explanations, but I think once again the continuing of a lot of these stories. Stuff's not
Yes.
done just
No.
because they had the pay-per-view last night. This is gonna go on. I mean, especially for Nick Wayne and Darby. Like that
And I smell a match at
that
full gear. I smell a
oh
match
yeah.
at full gear. I
Yeah.
smell a match at full gear, ladies and gentlemen, because I am quite sure Darby Allin's gonna he wants his answers. He
Oh,
wants his
absolutely.
answers and he deserves his answers because we all want to know why did you do what you did in front of your mother and after everything that Christian has done to you. You sided with Christian. It was unreal. It was unreal. So, ladies and gentlemen, Monday Night Raw is on the air. And this is the go home show, ladies and gentlemen, for Fastlane. Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, Raw is coming to you from San Jose, California. And yes, we do know the way to San Jose. Thank you, Dion Warwick. Um, and yeah, it's gonna be an interesting show.
Yes.
We're starting out with a brawl.
Uh-oh.
Nia Jax is beating the stew out of Shayna Baszler. What is going on here?
Oh, this is gonna
Oh,
be a feud.
oh boy.
It'll be a feud for sure.
Nia Jax is messing up Shayna Baszler as we come on the air. And and now she's beating Nia Jax. She's topping Nia Jax and she's having her on a sleeper hold. Nia Jax
Hmm.
Nia Jax is swatting the referees away.
Uh-oh.
Oh man, Nia Jax is just mashing Shayna Baszler in the corner. Nia Jax. And here comes Raquel Rodriguez.
Good.
Raquel Rodriguez is down here to confront Nia Jax. And her and Nia Jax are
Come on,
going at it.
Sheena. Kick her
And,
butt.
oh no! Oh no, she took out Shayna Baszler by accident. And Nia Jax just double axe handle. Uh-oh. And here comes Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley returns to Monday Night Raw.
Yay!
And now she's beating the stew out of Nia Jax. And now we got all these ladies. We got a brawl in the ring. Nia Jax and Raquel Rodriguez is going at it. We need
Oh,
referees. We need security. This is wild. This is wild. Oh my gosh, this is wild. Wow. Oh my gosh. Nia Jax wants a piece of Shayna Baszler. Baszler wants a piece of Raquel Rodriguez. And oh, and Shayna, and look out, Riptide to the security guard. Oh,
you
oh,
guys should all be teaming up against stupid Nia Jax.
and look out now. This is a brawl.
Come
This
on,
is a brawl.
girls.
And it's still spilling up in the Shayna Baszler. Really, Nia Jax is not done. Not what is going on here? What is going on? This is absolutely Shayna. Rhea Ripley is at the plicket. She wants a piece. She wants a piece of the ladies.
No, she wants a piece of Nia Jax.
Yeah,
Is what she wants.
unfortunately, this match is not going to happen. And Rhea Ripley's on the mic. Judgment Day. Rhea Ripley is talking to Judgment Day. She said we need to talk.
Oh, she's probably ticked that Dominic lost the title.
Come on. The Intercontinental Championship contract signing. We're gonna have that tonight. And Miz TV, and tonight Drew McIntyre is a guest on Miz TV. Uh, uh, and Seth Rollins' final address to Fastlane, and he'll be interviewed by Michael Cole.
I'm excited for that Gunther Ciampa match. That's going to be good.
Yes. And here comes Dirty Dom with
Wait, Drew McIntyre's on Miz TV again?
yes.
Cherry's going to be very happy about that.
So, ladies and
Oh,
gentlemen,
Mac fell asleep. Said I fell asleep last night and woke up just in time to hear Edge's music hit.
who said that?
Mac
Oh,
did. Mac said
Mac
he
the
fell
Giants
asleep.
fan.
Yes, Mac the Giants fan said that.
Mac the Giants fan, thank you so much for joining us last night on the telecast. It was so much fun. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have an announcement here that we need to get to about Fastlane. As everyone knows, ladies and gentlemen, we were not going to televise Fastlane. So, what Mitch Kosky, Orange Cassidy's bestie, told me to do was to go to make a vote on our community tab, on my community tab. And I hope everyone did vote because your
I did.
vote does count. Yep, your vote does count. So, ladies and gentlemen, we asked the audience which Saturday night show do you want us to televise? Do you want us to televise Fastlane or do you want us to do AEW Collision? Well, folks, you overwhelmingly says you want us to do Fastlane. So, ladies and gentlemen, we will broadcast Fastlane this Saturday night in the WWE. Saturday night, we will do Fastlane, and it will happen at 7:50 Eastern Daylight Standard Time. It's gonna be me. I'm inviting Sarah, and of course we're gonna invite anyone else who wants to join us on that telecast. So tune in Saturday night. Me and Sarah are gonna pack our bags, and we're heading to Indianapolis, Indiana, ladies and gentlemen. Sarah, we're going to be watching the Speedway, so I'm going to ask you to wear a denim jacket, ladies and gentlemen,
Okay.
just to fit in to the environment that we're in, ladies and gentlemen. And I'll buy you a corn dog, by the way.
All
Um,
right.
yeah,
Yes.
yes. So that's all happening, ladies and gentlemen, in that stew pot, ladies and gentlemen, and that is happening this Saturday night for Fastlane. Um, all right. So we have some interesting wrestling news to get to, and I'm just going to read a little bit of it, and then we're going to continue to read through it as the night goes on. So, according to Fightful Select, they says that they believe that Adam Cole's injury is real, and he is scheduled for surgery this week, and he will be out for some time. Now they said if this was a work, nobody in AEW knows about it. So apparently, according to Fightful Select, um, Adam Cole's injury is real, and he looks like he's heading for the operating table. So that's not good. That's not good for Adam Cole. No,
Mm.
sorry to hear that. That's a shame. Then we have something from Wrestling Observer. Brian Alvarez says that Nick Jackson showed up to this week's Dynamite taping with no gear because he didn't know if he was gonna wrestle or not. Tony Khan never told him he was gonna wrestle. They had to piece together an outfit for him last week,
Oh,
and the late changes made to the show. So apparently they he showed up on the Dynamite tape, but he had no gear. So Tony Khan had to create something for him to wear because he says you're gonna go out there and perform.
oh wow.
That's what I call poor miscommunication.
Yeah, most
And
definitely.
that should
I
not and what was that,
I
Sarah?
mean, don't they plan this out ahead of time though?
Yeah,
Like
they should.
hmm,
You
who's
send an
gonna be
email.
in what matches? I mean,
Right. You normally what happens here, ladies and gentlemen, is the person running the show sends an email to talent and they say who's in the match and who isn't.
yeah,
That's bizarre.
yeah, that's kind of weird. But I
Um
mean, They did have Wrestle Dream coming up, so I mean, maybe it just slipped his mind. But like you have said, and DJ Storms has said quite a few times, Tony Khan needs like different people to
Yes,
help him.
yes,
I feel like he is
yes,
burning the candle at both ends,
yes.
especially. I mean, AEW isn't his only thing. He's got the football teams too. So he really needs to get teams together and delegate stuff.
I agree. Rhea Ripley is addressing the WWE Universe. Mommy gets taken out for 2 weeks by Nia Jack, and things fall apart for the Judgment Day. I left that responsibility to you, priest, and you failed. Mm-mm. You don't handle the job. Finn is now injured in the Judgment Day, and he's not medically clear to compete. Dom loses his NXT North American channel. And no mercy. Shut up, she said to the crowd. And she said, you didn't do what I tell you to. You didn't help him. And now we have a Cody and Jay situation.
Thank God he lost that title. He shouldn't have had it in the first place.
Nope. I've said that many times over, and so does everyone else. With all due respect, Rhea, I will push harder. With that being said, screw Cody Rhodes. Screw main event Jay Uso. Screw that too. The way I see it, I have my titles. I have my contract. Mommy, mommy, where's Dom Dom's title? Ooh. Uh-oh. The crowd is chanting, you lost your title. So is this what I'm thinking here? Are they gonna kick him out of Judgment Day? I'm your mommy, right? What's that make you? That makes you my poppy.
Yeah, 'cause it seems like Dominic can't even go to the bathroom by himself without needing help.
Oh, so Rhea Ripley got him the rematch.
Oh, great. Better not win
Uh-oh.
that rematch.
She said, you don't win the match, you don't come home to me. Oh.
I pray to God he does not win that match. He should not. Nope.
And here comes Jay Uso, ladies and gentlemen. And he's here to confront. He is here to confront the Judgment Day. Here comes Jay Uso, ladies and gentlemen. And this should be real interesting.
Good.
Real interesting.
Yeah.
The show started out with a brawl, ladies and gentlemen. Well, let's see what happens now. And only the half of the audience is doing what he's doing. Not everybody's doing it. He's trying to fire up the crowd tonight in San Jose.
Yeah, because they didn't have Cody come out first for once.
Right, exactly.
Which, it's good to change things up. You can't just do the same thing, in the same order. It's just boring.
Exactly. And the crowd is chanting Uso, Uso.
I didn't realize that Finn was injured.
Yeah.
Oh, darn. I guess no tag team match at Fastlane. What shall we do?
Knit a scarf, ladies and gentlemen.
Right?
We all miss you.
Hey, Sean. Hey, Raphael. It's good to see you guys.
Hey, Sean. Hey, Raphael. Thank you so much for popping into the chat. We greatly appreciate it. Hit that like button, please, and subscribe. Thank you so much.
Yeah, Sean, I don't know if Edge, he said for a while that his final match, he said my final match in WWE is going to be in, I think he said it was Quebec or wherever it was. That's the match he had with Sheamus. I highly doubt he would have come back for WrestleMania. I mean, it's a good thought. It would be cool, but now that he's in AEW, it probably is not going to happen. If it was going to happen before, it's probably not going to happen now.
Dom is now talking on the mic, and he's been getting the crap booed out of him.
A big surprise.
Okay, looks like Dom wants to step up and take on Jay Uso.
Of course he does, because Dom thinks he's Billy Badass. He thinks he's Billy Badass again now because Rhea Ripley's here.
Right. I'll take care of Jay tonight. Dom says he's going to take care of Jay. Yeah, Mr. Tough.
Yep, Mr. Billy Badass.
Because he's been in prison, that's why he's tough.
Hey, did you notice on Rhea's cheek, instead of having a D for Dominic, she's got an R now for Rhea?
Oh, yeah.
She's mad.
And to answer Sean's question about Edge, I don't think that the WWE wanted. I don't think Edge wanted to re-sign a new contract with them because he did say that doing full-time work in the WWE and all that traveling was really getting too much for him, and he really wants to be home with his family. And JD McDonough JD McDonough now is in the ring and he's beating the stew. He is beating the stew out of Jey Uso. Now, Dom Mysterio and JD McDonough are beating the stew out of Jey Uso.
Of course they are. Because they can't ever, let Dominic fight his own battles.
And now, uh-oh. And here comes Cody Rhodes, ladies and gentlemen. Cody Rhodes. And look out. Ooh, super kick. And look out. Bang. And Damian Priest looked like he don't want none of that. So the tag team championships are up for line. And that's official. So Jey Uso and Cody Rhodes will take on Finn Balor and Damian Priest this Saturday. This Saturday at Fastlane for the undisputed tag team champions. Wow.
Yeah, well, we all know that Judgment, I don't even hold any stock in that because they're going to have nonsense going on.
Right.
Rhea and and JD McDonald interfere. They won't lose their titles.
Exactly. I know. Elsie and all her friends come out of the barn, ladies and gentlemen. They're on the dance floor. They're not supposed to be there. Put that crap back in the barn, ladies and gentlemen.
Pretty much.
And Jay Cargill, ladies and gentlemen, is the talk of the internet as she signed with WWE. So here comes the Alpha Academy, ladies and gentlemen. Shush! Shush, please. Yeah, here comes the Alpha Academy, ladies and gentlemen.
That's awesome.
And up next, the Alpha Academy will take on Imperium. Next, here on Raw Go Home Show. I don't know how many times have we seen this match, but anyway. Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching the Raw Watch Along here at the Hardcore Sports Network. My name is Earl Cole. That is Sarah. And please subscribe to our YouTube channel. We greatly appreciate it. Follow them on Twitch at Hardcore Sports 1. Follow them on Instagram at Hardcore Sports. Follow them on Twitter at Hardcore Sports Ed. And of course, subscribe to their YouTube channel and hit that like button. Hit that like button on my channel. Hit the like button on the Hardcore Sports Network. And we hope that you had a great Monday morning, Monday afternoon, and now Monday evening here on Monday Night Raw 25th Watch Along.
Good job, Earl.
Thank you very much.
No, Mitch, I actually haven't seen the short because I didn't even know that you made a short of us until Earl told me at the beginning.
Yes.
Of the stream. I had no idea. And I'm like, oh my God, I was geeking out so bad. I'll
tell you something, folks.
Like a total dork.
Before I read more of our stories here, ladies and gentlemen, I'll tell you this much, ladies and gentlemen. I'll say this. Last night, ladies and gentlemen, that main event just blew my mind.
So good.
It was just blew my mind. And ladies and gentlemen, she's here, ladies and gentlemen. Here comes Denise, ladies and gentlemen, and let's have her to the screen.
Hello.
Hey, Denise.
Hey, Denise.
I'm doing good yourselves.
Good,
Good.
good. Welcome to Monday Night Raw, 25th episode, and welcome to Raw's Go Home Show for Fastlane. So far, Denise, you popped in on the right time because we were talking about last night and the return of Edge. And
Oh,
let me tell, oh yes, and I'll tell you this much: in these days, the roof fell off.
oh, I believe
What
it.
is the Climate Pledge Arena? The crowd went apoplectic when Edge, when Edge, when Edge came to the ring with his own theme music, the smoke, the pyro, the whole thing, and the crowd went apoplectic. And me and Sarah could not believe who came down to the ring last night. It was absolutely fantastic.
Love it.
It was great. It was a great AEW show. If you haven't seen it, ladies and gentlemen, go watch the encore presentation on your cable and satellite. And of course, go to BRB Live and rewind the show because I'll tell you something, it was worth the money. Oh boy.
Oh yeah, it was worth the
It
$50.
was worth the
Well worth it.
money.
That was so good.
1000%.
The whole
So,
thing.
ladies and gentlemen, according to the PW Insider, um, Edge has been Edge was completely removed from WWE's internal roster, and they waived his non-compete clause, which made the door open for Tony Khan to come in and offer Edge a lucrative deal.
Oh, yeah.
Edge signed the contract last night after the media scrum, and now he's all elite.
No, eBay. I'm kind of
It's
Wow.
genuinely curious because I haven't really talked to her about it, how Cherry feels about that. Him
yeah,
leaving.
There's all kinds of people are just all kinds of WWE fans are turning just vicious. Some of the stuff I've seen people say on social media today, I couldn't believe it. Like, are you serious?
Yep.
Like, did you act that way when AJ Styles came from TNA to WWE? No, didn't
right,
think so.
exactly. No, no, I didn't think so. No, and I'm glad that you brought that up, Sarah, because there were some people on social media too. Listen, they turned on Daniel Bryan last night, which
Yeah, I don't
they were like this was his worst match ever. I don't know what you
yes.
all were watching. What in the world is wrong with you people on social media? What is wrong with you? And ladies and gentlemen, Cherry is here. Let's add her to the screen.
My
Hi, Cherry. How are you? Welcome to the 25th episode of the Raw Watch Along.
Oh wow! Well, hello. I just got home from dance, so I'm here in Crazy. I didn't miss Drew, did I?
No, you didn't.
Oh,
And we are in the middle of the Imperium taking on the Alpha Academy.
okay.
And Chad Gable now has Ludwig Kaiser, all the legal men in the match. Um, while this match is going on, Cherry, I want to get your opinion on this.
Okay.
Apparently, there are some people on social media that was trashing Brian Danielson last night at Wrestle Dream and says that this was his worst match ever. Now I am just like in shock at this because the match was not like that at all. It was the total opposite.
You know, I didn't get to watch Wrestle Dream. I just caught the bits and pieces on Twitter. What
Right.
I saw of the match was great. There are people who are never satisfied, Earl. You know that. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah,
trying to find
I know.
Yeah.
I just thought it was just bizarre.
I mean,
I
people
just
are complaining about Edge. Oh, excuse me, Adam Copeland going
Oh
to
my God. I just
what?
said that. I'm like, some of the
He's
stuff
a
I've
um,
seen on
traitor.
social media today was just disgusting.
I
Like,
mean,
he's a traitor.
Cherry,
How is he a traitor?
let me ask you something, Cherry. I want to get your opinion on this. What did you think of him going all elite?
I think if that is the best move for him and his family, go for it. It sounded like he said what according to what he said, WWE didn't have anything for him,
Yep.
and he wanted
There's
to go somewhere
nothing
where
else
he
for
could.
him to do.
He did not want to completely retire. He wanted to go somewhere where he could have input. He can have some really good matches. AEW, he can have some input and he can have some really great matches. Um, when I saw Edge and Sting in the ring together, I about had
I
a
immediately thought of you. I was like, Cherry's going to lose her mind.
stroke because that's my number one and my number four right there. And the idea of them actually, because Edge wasn't there when Sting had his run, so in WWE, so the idea of Sting versus Adam Copeland is like, I mean, put it right here.
Oh,
Put it here. I want it.
I'll tell you something. I'll say this much. You know, I've been a wrestling fan for a very long time, and we're going to commercial, ladies and gentlemen. I've been a fan of wrestling for a very long time, and that moment last night just solidified me as a wrestling fan because I could not believe what I was calling and watching last night when he came down to the ring. At first, I didn't the vignette threw me off with the car, and then when the music hit, the crowd went apoplectic. They just exploded. You couldn't hear yourself talk if you were in that arena.
And
Um,
people were saying, "Oh, the crowd was quiet." Not from
no,
what I
it wasn't.
No, they
No,
weren't.
no, they weren't.
like I
Must
said,
have been watching a different pay per view.
people have got to find something, any little minute detail to bitch
To
about.
complain about.
Yeah,
The crowd was not silent. They went bananas.
I think it. I mean, I think it's great. He gets to end thing on. He gets to end things on his own terms. He gets to, like he said, play around with Uncle Jay. Gets to play. He gets to end his career with Christian by his side.
Yeah.
And that's what they both wanted. They both wanted to end things together, and they're
Yep.
going to get that chance. And he's going to have some really good matches in the meantime.
And I'll tell you this much. According to the PW Insider, they did say that the WWE generously gave waived his non-compete clause.
Right.
So they gave him they waived the clause, and Tony Khan, from what I understand, flew to Toronto and had several conversations with Edge that nobody knew about.
It wouldn't have been in Toronto. It would have been in Asheville because
Yeah, Asheville, right?
Edge lives in
Yeah,
Asheville, North Carolina, like
right,
2 hours away from here.
right.
Oh wow.
So
Yeah.
he went to the Carolinas and he spoke to Edge. And last night, ladies and gentlemen, if you all didn't know, after the media scrum, Edge did sign the contract. He did sign the contract behind the scenes, and now he is all elite. And I applaud Edge's decision. I applaud Tony Khan's decision, and I think this is the right decision. I have no issues with it whatsoever. He came to the ring last night, and I thought he was going to turn heel. No, that did not happen. That's not what we got. We got something totally opposite because Nick Wayne last night really shocked the world and turned on Darby Allin.
I had a feeling he would, though. I kind of had it in the back of my mind because they were playing that up so much. I was like,
But but I don't. But here's the thing. I'm sorry to cut you off, Cherry. Here's the thing. Here's the thing that I don't understand. You had Christian for almost 4.5 weeks, nearly 5 weeks, bashing Nick Wayne's mom, only to have him screw Darby Allin out of the title last night. That made no sense to me. That made no sense. If somebody is bashing your mother, wouldn't you want to get revenge on the person that's doing that to your mom?
you would think so, but this is wrestling we're talking about. So,
No, I know. I know. I know. I'm kind of putting myself in the
I mean,
real
we've
world,
got
but
people forgiving Jey Uso, like just for shits and giggles, when he's done a
Right.
lot of horrible things to a lot of people. So I mean,
Speak that disgusting name around me, please.
so
Yeah.
yeah.
Thank you.
And I'll
I
tell
like
you,
you,
I'll tell you.
Denise. Crack me up.
she keeps it real, like
Guys,
she keeps
I love it.
I tried.
I love it.
So
And
lady-
Mitch posted in here. He is not satisfied with Orange Cassidy.
okay.
Is he ever? Is he ever? Mitch, hey, wait,
Mitch, I hate to tell you this, you shouldn't say that on the scene because you're interviewing Orange Cassidy this week. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I digress.
Oh, I would
I
love
want
to see
video of that. I want video.
Oh my gosh, can you imagine?
Oh
Mitch would be like, so,
Please,
Orange Cassidy,
video.
why do you suck so much?
my
Ask him why you
God.
suck so much, Orange Cassidy.
Oh, and then a super kick right to the face. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen.
Orange punch. Boom!
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen. And down went Mitch. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen.
Or you'd be like, hey, do you have any brownies?
um, and Ludwig Kaiser now is beating the stew out of Chad Gable, and he covers when Chad Gable kicks out at 2. And Ludwig Kaiser now is neutralizing Chad Gable in this match. And now he's going to chat, and the crowd is going nuts. And what's happening here? And what a back elbow. What an elbow to Chad Gable. And he whips Gable to the rope. And back, but no. And, ankle lock. He's got an ankle lock. Is he going to tap? Is he going to tap? No, he doesn't. And bang, he went into the Vinci. And down goes Vinci. And look out. And bang, right on his neck. Now Otis wants in the match. Now Otis wants in the match. And let's see what happens here. Let's see what happens here. And there's no one to tag. Vinci's down. And
Ooh.
and now Otis is in the match with Ludwig Kaiser. And Kaiser now doesn't know what to. Oh, what a left hand clothesline. And down goes and what a back elbow to Da Vinci. And look out now. And and he throws him across the ring. And Otis now splash him. And I think we're gonna get the now help me, ladies. Is this the worm or the
Caterpillar.
Caterpillar.
the caterpillar? Thank you very much. And I think no, we're not gonna get that. He slashes him. And we're going to get the caterpillar, ladies and gentlemen. And here it comes, the caterpillar. And bang with the elbow. And and look out now.
So what did I miss? I heard Rhea Ripley told Dominic, "You better come home with that title, or he's not coming home at all."
Right, exactly. Dominic Mysterio, ladies and gentlemen, lost his North American title over the weekend.
God, Jesus, Mary.
Look out. Oh. Down.
So many people were celebrating that. I think it's awesome.
Oh. And down the Vinci.
That'll make me do the Prince Nana
Oh,
dance.
what a kick. And
I
one,
was doing that last night too. It was
no.
awesome.
Oh, that's it. That is it. Imperium won a match.
Of course
Oh
Wow.
my god.
Wow. Imperium won a match, ladies and gentlemen, on Raw.
Holy smokes.
They should have been.
Wow.
They should have been winning all along, except for Gunther. I can't stand him, but those two, yes.
Oh my gosh, that is a shock. Hello, Wes, how are you? And
Oh, they got some.
wow.
Let's see what else. Oh, and Adam Pearce came out and said it's sorry, Denise. Main event G Uso. Sorry. And Cody Rhodes versus Finn and Damian for the title.
Of course.
Oh, God.
That's why I'm
This
like,
Saturday.
really?
This Saturday at Fastlane, ladies and gentlemen, and we're going to be doing that broadcast, ladies and gentlemen. and we all know Elsie and all her friends will be coming out. And this happened last Saturday, ladies and gentlemen, on No Mercy. Tiffany Stratton took on Becky Lynch in a no holds barred match, and
That was a
Becky
heck of
Lynch
a match. That was a
uh,
heck of a match.
Talk
and
about a
she
moonsault.
waylaid her, and she drop kicked her, and she threw her in the oh, and she used all kinds of weapons in the match,
Oh my
and she used Tiffany Stratton used all, and Becky Lynch. I thought at this point, and she with the fire extinguisher, and she had the
I think the most
baseball.
painful thing in that match was Tiffany Stratton's wedge. Good God Almighty!
And look,
Good
oh,
Yeah.
Lord!
oh, what a match! And she covers one, two, and no, Becky Lynch kicks out, and then she had the base. Oh, and she missed the moonsault, and one,
Sorry, but why would you
two,
go and
no,
do a wrestling match essentially wearing lingerie? She just looks ridiculous to me.
yeah,
It doesn't look very
oh,
comfortable. It doesn't look functional
It
either.
literally looks like
right,
she's got it
oh,
stuck right up in her butt crack. Ow!
Yeah,
right,
Monday
that
Night
would be
McIntyre,
painful.
baby. Yes, ready.
and Becky Lynch retains. She retains the NXT Women's Title.
That was brutal.
That happened last Saturday night at No Mercy.
I wonder where that laceration is. Oh, I see it. I
Yeah.
see it right there. Ow.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be broadcasting you Fastlane this Saturday night, and this Becky Lynch, the world tour continues. Stitches and all. Oh, she got stitches.
Ew!
Oh, and it's
Ew!
pussy, and it's pussy. Oh,
Oh God, that's gross.
oh.
But I don't think that's pus.
Who got stitches?
No, that I'm talking about that green thing that was around the cut.
Ew, that was gross. Oh, Chelsea.
Oh, I don't think that was pus. I think that's tissue.
Okay,
Oh,
yeah. I don't
Yeah, that
know.
was tissue.
That's like fat cells.
oh,
Yeah, because that's what my finger looked like when I sliced my top of my middle finger years ago. That's exactly what it looked like.
oh, grow. Oh, wow.
Yeah, only it was really deep. Like it was bad.
I had a cut on my knee when I was a kid. I fell out of off of a like jungle gym type thing, and I landed on my knee landed on a rock, and it had a big hole basically in my. Oh God,
Wow.
it scared my mom to death. Oh my God.
Oh my gosh.
Oh gosh. Just think about like the stuff that like the injuries we had when we were kids.
Oh
You think
God.
about it now and it's like, how in the heck did I survive that?
The things I did as a kid, I'm surprised I didn't wind up in a body cast. I mean, I used to take my big wheel off of jumps, off of we had like
Oh, are you
a wheel
serious?
thing. Oh yeah, I was a tomboy. I was a total tomboy. I literally so there was like this
I love
cliff
it.
like thing. There was like my house was kind of up on a raised thing, and so I would jump off that cliff and into the road and do like a little thing, not even thinking, oh, a car could be coming,
Whoopsie.
like I said, yeah, I was a daredevil, and now Josie is a daredevil, and it scares me to death. Now I know how my mom felt.
Oh my gosh, right?
So it looks like Tiffany Stratton is gonna take on Chelsea Green here tonight on Monday Night Raw's Go Home Show.
Who?
Oh, really?
Tegan or Tiffany?
I think it was I think that was Tegan Knox, I think. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
Tegan
yeah, yeah,
Knox.
that was Tegan Knox.
that
Okay, I
was
Chelsea
apologize.
Green,
Thank you
yeah.
for the correction.
and I
Um,
think fantastic. I love it.
so Fightful Select, ladies and gentlemen, says that according to reports, Saraya winning the women's title at All In was a last minute decision
He was
by
wrong on
Tony
Yeah, boy,
Khan.
you don't say.
Yeah.
Couldn't tell that at all.
And according to Fightful Select, John Moxley is pushing hard for AEW to sign Sammy Callahan.
I
Yeah,
did hear
they're
that
all
earlier.
they're old friends.
I
Yes,
heard that earlier, and I really hope he goes to AEW. I think he would do very well over there.
I love Sammy Callahan. I love him.
I
I
think he would do a really good job. He would fit in very nicely, I think, with their culture and just the whole overall environment. I think he would do very well there.
and later, ladies and gentlemen, later on this week, ladies and gentlemen, Impact Wrestling has contacted Matt Riddle, Dolph Ziggler, and Mustafa Ali.
Okay,
So,
Oh, wow.
Impact must be in. They want these three men. So they're going to have a meeting with all three of these men this week, Impact officials.
Wow.
So
Jerry, didn't you say that Impact has kind of like been ramping things up?
yeah. So apparently
Like
they're
their
going to be
quality of their shows has gotten much better.
yeah they're actually going to be ramping up like their production value too. Um, that
That's
well, I
cool.
mean, in the ring, they're already solid. So I mean,
Yeah.
I hate that they're not on like a more known network than Axis, but like if they can just get the right deal with with this amped up production value, they're going. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if they'll ever return to like the old glory days of TNA, but I mean, who? I
That's
mean,
exciting.
I would love like a third big production.
Oh my gosh, can you imagine that?
Yeah.
let
But
me let me ask you something. Instead of Access TV, would you think Impact would do well on MSG TV?
MSG TV. Well, I mean, if we,
I remember
if they could get it, I mean, not everyone gets MSG TV. Is the only thing.
Do you get MSG, the Madison Square Garden Network?
I want to say I do, but only time I watch it is when Rangers hockey's on.
Oh,
You know,
okay.
that's the only time I ever watch MSG TV. So,
But would you watch it if Impact signed the deal with MSG TV?
yeah, yeah. I mean, I watch it every Thursday anyway. So,
Okay.
yeah. I mean, I would watch it.
Okay. All right. Um. So Bronson Reed, ladies and gentlemen, big Bronson Reed is coming down to the ring, ladies and gentlemen. And oh, they dropped the big on Bronson Reed. Thank you.
Good,
Thank you, Triple H. And
that.
now he's known as Bronson Reed.
as he should have been, or Jonah.
Exactly.
As you all know, ladies and gentlemen, I told you the story on the Raw Watch long a few weeks ago, why he was named Big Bronson Reed. And that was thanks to
Oh,
Vince.
Vince is a fat shamer. That's why.
Right. Uh,
Trash.
And Cedric Alexander will take on Bronson Reed.
Oh,
Rest in peace,
Yeah,
Cedric.
he's gonna
all
get
right,
squashed like a
Cedric.
pancake.
That's Charlotte's
And
finest getting ready to get killed, and
yeah.
actually, my daughter, one of her close friends at school, is his niece, is Cedric's niece. So
Oh
Oh,
wow,
yeah.
that's so
that's
cool.
cool.
So
And ladies
when he
and
found out,
gentlemen,
actually, when he found out that Josie was having a Drew McIntyre
oh,
birthday party last year, he said he told his niece, "Why isn't she having a Cedric Alexander theme party?"
and Cedric now is drop kicks Bronson Reed on the floor. And Cedric now looks like he's going to get a plunger. Oh, and down goes Bronson Reed to 1D. And now Cedric now is trying to do and another plunger and down goes Bronson Reed. Bronson Reed now, he looks like he's stunned. And look out
Oh,
now.
he went
Look out.
right on his
Oh,
back. Ow.
he went right on. Oh, and Bronson Reed now with a back elbow to Cedric.
Oh,
And what is going to happen here? And look out now. Oh, and he clotheslined Cedric and picked him right out of the air. And Bronson Reed now looks pissed. Bronson Reed,
oh,
Bronson Reed now looks like he's ready for, and he whips Cedric Alexander to the rope. No, he missed. And Cedric now, oh, insecurity. And he
Uh-oh.
jumps one, two, no,
So Mitch is asking
no.
how Josie did in front of the school board. She did fantastic. There were a
No.
couple other schools that did like little presentations, like musical presentations, but she was the only kid that got up and actually spoke
Oh,
and actually told about the impact of the arts in her life. So she did fantastic. I was so proud of her. It's actually on YouTube. If you go look at the Gaston County School Board, their latest meeting, you'll see her on there giving her speech. So
that's so cool.
and
yeah,
now Bronson Reed is up to the top rope, and he's gonna give him the
Guys,
tsunami. And he splashed him with a one,
only one man
two,
can say that though. That's
and Bronson Reed wins with the tsunami. Ladies and
oh
gentlemen,
God, I love Wade Barrett.
ladies and then that is the end of Mr. Cedric Alexander.
Whoopsie.
You know what though? I
Ladies
do
and
have to say is I'm really happy that Cedric is actually been given some ring time and some TV time,
I know.
yes, as a
especially
jobber,
after.
as a jobber, yes.
I know, but it's
Uh,
better. I think.
Mitch, I'll send you the
It's,
link when I get off the stream. I will.
Yeah,
I think it's a step in the right direction. At least
yeah.
it's.
At least,
And
yeah.
Bronson Reed just squashed Cedric Alexander, ladies and gentlemen. Uh, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, you are watching the Raw Watch Along. My name is Earl Cole, ladies and gentlemen. That is Sarah. That is Cherry. And that is Denise. No, we're not lawyers. We're passionate wrestling fans. And you're watching the WWE Monday Night Raw Watch Along
Oh, great.
25th episode. And Drew McIntyre last week cut a promo with Miz TV. And Drew now with a Glasgow kiss to Kofi Kingston until Ivar came down and messed up the party. And then he claymored him. And one, two, three, and that was it. And then he left.
I've said that, Mitch.
I second that. Yeah, I second
I've
that.
said that before.
then-
We've said that many times.
what was that?
Lawyer.
Listen, Mitch said that I want the money of a lawyer, and I'm like, we have said that many times. Like, I would love to have the money of a lawyer. That would be great.
And Adam Pierce is on the phone. And Drew McIntyre has just interrupted Adam Pierce. And then last week.
I'm not even focused on the TV. I'm focused on this one.
Drew has made an edict. If anyone comes down and interferes, they're going to be dealt with. Okay. Okay. All right. The New Day, the right thing. I don't recall doing the right things. I'm telling you something. I'm going to be really upset here if they don't do this man some justice. I don't want to see him
You
anymore.
tell him, Drew. Exactly. You tell him.
I don't want to see Drew McIntyre any more of these Miz TV segments. I'm tired of these segments. They are wearing on me.
I don't know. That one last week was pretty awesome when you kept telling him to shut up. That was awesome.
Yeah, I thought that was all right, but I don't I don't want to see that anymore. I think this should be enough. Let's have McIntyre in some meaningful matches, and let's go for.
They're having Seth Rollins have a sit down with Michael Cole?
Michael Cole, yes, he is.
Has sit down with Michael Cole to tell his side of the story. But like Drew just
Exactly.
said, I didn't see them do the right thing when the Bloodline was beating him down last year.
Right.
Absolutely, I
I mean,
agree.
it's just
You mean Borderline? Jeez.
I just want to see him in some meaningful storylines, and
You
that
and
is
me
all I
both.
want.
You and me both.
I'm
We're
I'm
Lord's
I'm
judge
I'm
here.
tired. I'm tired of the same old storylines with him. It's like, come on, guys.
Everybody else
This
is
is not
taking
good
over
here.
the position.
All I
This
gotta
is
say
not
is, if
right.
someone's gonna interrupt him, please God let it be Cody, so he can play more of the bleach right off his head.
And attack to
Claymore his head right
right
back
Oh,
to ground.
Cherry, Cherry, you shouldn't say that because Rhodes called me today and he said he's sending you a Christmas present. Anyway, ladies and
It's one of those
And
weight bells.
my present's gonna be him getting beat down by Drew. That's fantastic. Thank you, Cody. Thank you.
I love it. I love it. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen.
That is funny.
Oh gosh.
Oh my
Anyway.
goodness. Hey guys, I'm
Um.
gonna step away for just a second. I'll be right
All
back.
right. Take your time, sir. Take your time. So, ladies and gentlemen, you are watching the Raw 25th Watch Along, ladies and gentlemen, here in the Hardcore Sports Network, and we hope that you're having a good Monday, and we hope that we entertain you. And this is the Go Home Show for WWE Fastlane. Now, if you didn't hear the news, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be broadcasting Fastlane this Saturday night on the Hardcore Sports Network. It'll be me, it'll be Sarah, and I believe Mac the Giants fan will be joining us as well. So, we're and Jerry, I believe you're going to be joining us as well. Are
For
you?
for which one?
Which I
Fastlane? Are you available Saturday nights?
Um, I should be. Let me double check. One sec. Let me double check.
We go on the air at 7:50 Eastern Daylight Standard Time, ladies and gentlemen. And Fastlane, ladies and gentlemen, will be available on the Hardcore Sports Network. So, please join us on Saturday night for Fastlane from Indianapolis, Indiana. And the 49ers, George Kittle is in the house, San Francisco 49er.
Thank you, Mitch. No, I'd love to join you guys. Absolutely.
Yeah. I should be here. I'm hoping Drew's actually going to get a match on Fastlane. Drew getting a match on a pay-per-view?
And Adam Pierce is in the ring. So, Denise, are you joining us Saturday night as well?
I'd love to. Absolutely. I will.
Oh, okay. So we're gonna make this official. It'll be you, it'll be Cherry, it'll be me, and it'll be Sarah. We will carry the broadcast, ladies and gentlemen, for WWE Fastlane this Saturday night.
And by the way, whoever came up with this needs to be put down.
That's what
Oh
I
my
say to that.
gosh.
Swear to God.
What I say to that.
Oh my
I
gosh.
swear to God.
And here comes Tommaso Ciampa. By the way, Denise, I don't know if you know this or not, but since you are joining our family here in the Hardcore Sports Network, I would like to officially welcome you to the Hardcore Sports Network and offer an invitation to you to join our network.
Oh, thank you.
Oh,
Absolutely.
well, then it's official. Then, yeah, it's
Absolutely.
official. It is official, ladies and gentlemen. Denise is part of the Hardcore Sports Network, and
Woohoo!
Denise, welcome to the Hardcore family. And you have been a delight on these Raw watch-alongs that we've gotten long together. And I know you for so long, and it is so good for me to welcome you to our family and welcome aboard. And yeah, it's great. I'm excited to have you aboard, and I think we're gonna have a lot of fun.
Oh,
All
absolutely.
of us, and all of us will have a fun. And here comes Gunther, ladies and gentlemen. Gunther is on his way down to the ring, and he's gonna
Oh my.
sign.
Oh
Okay,
my.
is this shirt for real? I need this.
Oh, I like that. That's interesting.
I
What?
need that shirt.
Where did you find that?
Someone posted on Twitter and said, "What the hell did Miz do?" I'm like, "What did he do?"
What? Yeah, what
Yeah.
has he done?
And Tommaso Ciampa now is walking and pasting around. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you didn't hear the announcement, ladies and gentlemen, Denise is now a part of the Hardcore Sports Network, ladies and gentlemen, and she belongs to our family. And welcome aboard, Denise. And again, thank you so much for accepting the invitation. And we will definitely work out a schedule for you to join us on the streams. You can join me on a pay-per-view. You can join me on Dynamite. You can join me on SmackDown. Whatever you want to do, Denise, it's up to you. It's up to your schedule, and we will work with you accordingly.
Sounds good.
So,
Although
and
I just
welcome
don't know
aboard.
if you're gonna want me on Fridays because you're gonna be getting that only on
Friday.
AJ Styles
Yes.
edition.
Listen, I'm not. Listen, I don't mess. I don't mess with staunch fans. I don't mess with them because I know there's gonna be a Claymore or a Phenomenal Forum in my future. So I don't do that. I just back off. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I just
See, and I'm the weird one. I just like everybody.
and
You
Sarah,
like
if
Drew
you
McIntyre? That's cool. I like Drew too. You like AJ Styles, Denise? I like AJ too. Like, I'm
um
cool with everybody.
yes, you are you
She knows how much I love. I've been an AJ
right.
fan for years, so she
Yeah.
knows that.
and
You
and
know, it's funny. I caught some of his older matches when he was on TNA, and when he had short hair when he was younger, he was just adorable.
He was.
He
Yes.
was just the cutest guy. He was just so cute.
He and Sting were like my guys on TNA. They were like that was my jam right there.
He was just adorable.
and Gunther is laughing at
Oh, and the
Tommaso
Motor City
Ciampa.
Machine Guns. And the Motor City Machine Guns. They were my boys too.
So Sarah, if you didn't hear the announcement, Denise is now part of the Hardcore Sports Network. She has accepted our
Hey,
invitation.
another girl. I love
Yes,
it.
so we have some girl power now inside
Do the prince
inside the
now the dance.
hardcore, and we are Denise is now part of this cook pot and a part of the
Yay!
Hardcore Sports Network. And I'll tell you something, Denise. I'll tell you something, Denise. If you want to be entertained, oh boy, are you in for something?
I can't wait.
Oh,
Earl and I
Denise.
have, Earl and I
Oh,
have had so many giggle fests
oh,
on here.
Denise.
It's
Oh,
crazy.
you need to watch some of our videos. Oh boy, Denise. Oh boy. And Tommaso Ciampa has signed the contract and he tells Gunther, sign it, damn it. Oh boy. Ooh, this is piquante spicy. Um
Oh, and I love how
and
Damage is
Gunther is
getting all over Gunther for not wearing socks on
right.
Twitter. That is hilarious.
And
There's
Gunther is laughing.
oh,
He's trying not to laugh, kayfabe. He's trying not to laugh at Tommaso Ciampa.
yeah,
Looks like
I'm
his
so bored.
pants are
I'm
too
so bored
short.
with him.
And he said, you show up like this, says Gunther. It tells me everything I need to know. What was that?
And so we're all over him.
Right.
Gunther.
Over
He's,
him, over him, over him, over him.
and his pants is high water. I'm just saying. Um, I you know, it's weird to me. This this means most to me. The Intercontinental. I am the greatest intercontinental champion of life, says Gunther. I am the Intercontinental champion of all time, says Gunther. And Tommaso Ciampa is clapping. I think this is the first time that Gunther has taken on Tommaso Ciampa for the Intercontinental title. So this is a first. This is something fresh. This is something new, and I digging it. Sign the damn contract. Enough already. Now, is Gunther going to sign or not? You will never ever interrupt me again. Oh, you mean I'll interrupt you like this? And hug your family real tight and go home without a challenge of the Intercontinental title. This is the closest you'll ever get to being Intercontinental Champion. All right, we'll sign it. Well, then sign it. Adam Pearce is telling Gunther to sign the contract, and he still hasn't signed it. Okay, so Tommaso Ciampa has a proposal.
Stipulation.
We don't gotta wait till next Monday, says Tommaso. I want to versus you right here, right now, in San Jose.
Yeah, you know Gunther ain't gonna do that.
He said sign it. Adam Pearce, all he has to do is change it around from next Monday to night.
Oh.
And the crowd says yes, yes, they're
Ooh,
chanting.
I like the look on Adam's face.
Hey, baby. It's actually been
Ooh,
Is he gonna say yes? Mr. Pierce? I think he should prove it, and he signed it.
He's shark.
Gunther has signed it.
Where are you going?
This match takes place tonight. So we're going to have the Intercontinental Champion.
Snap.
And Gunther will take on Tommaso Ciampa. And Tommaso Ciampa is beating the stew. He's beating the stew out of Gunther. Gunther now just throws the table and he just threw the chair and look out. And he goes with a Sicilian stretch and he taps. Gunther taps. And if he does that for real, the referee will ring the bell. The referee will ring the bell, and we will have a brand new Intercontinental Champion. Gunther taps.
Dang.
Yo, he wins this tonight. I'm gonna need to tell him next time I see him. Bring that.
Hi, Josie.
All right, it's bedtime for her.
Oh,
That baby girl.
have a good night, Josie.
Have a good night, Josie.
I'll be right back.
You're not helping.
Yeah, snack time is being.
Snack time is being snack time. Oh God.
And JD McDonough now is confirmed.
Face. No one wants to hear you either. Just shut the fuck up and go away. I need to watch my mouth because otherwise, the F-bomb is gonna be every other word. I'm like, don't do this.
Rhea Ripley now is rallying the troops, and JD McDonough is here. And Damian Priest keeps insisting JD McDonough is not part of Judgment Day. But now, here's the thing that I don't understand. Here's the thing that's confusing. All right, you say he's not part of Judgment Day, but he has helped you in very sticky situations and come out and interfere in the match. So if I were you, if you don't want him around, I would keep him to my vest and then say, okay, add him to Judgment Day.
Oh, God,
I mean, not even that. He's constantly around and he's not doing anything to prevent it from happening.
Right.
You just said.
So,
I'm just saying.
Xavier Woods will take on Ivar along with Valhalla, and that is next here on Monday Night Raw. We're going to see that match for the 115th time. And ladies and gentlemen, Fastlane is this Saturday night, and we're going to broadcast Fastlane. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have a new member of the Hardcore Sports Network, Denise. Again, congratulations and welcome aboard. And
Yay!
Denise's first assignment, ladies and gentlemen, she's going to be joining us on the broadcast of Fastlane. So,
Yeah.
ladies and gentlemen, it will be myself, Sarah, Cherry, and Denise, we will bring you Fastlane this Saturday night at 7:50 Eastern Daylight Standard Time, ladies and gentlemen. And it's gonna be a barn burner, I guarantee you, in the cook pot, ladies and gentlemen. Oh yes. And you are watching the Raw Watch Along here in the Hardcore Sports Network. My name is Earl Cole. That is Sarah. That is Cherry. That is Denise. No, we're not lawyers. We're passionate wrestling fans. And you're watching the Hardcore Sports Network's 25th anniversary of the Raw. And follow them on Twitch at Hardcore Sports 1. Follow them on Instagram at Hardcore Sports. Follow them on Twitter at Hardcore Sports N. And of course, subscribe to their YouTube channel and hit that like button. Hit that like button on my channel. Hit the like button on the Hardcore Sports channel. And we hope that you had a great Monday morning, Monday afternoon, and now a Monday evening here on Raw 25. Mm.
Oh, Earl.
The look on his.
Oh yes, ladies and gentlemen, yes. So, ladies and gentlemen, BBM Sports in Japan has officially signed with WWE. So now, ladies and gentlemen, you can watch Raw, SmackDown, or any pay-per-view in Japan, ladies and gentlemen, and that is official, ladies and gentlemen. And also, you can watch NXT in Japan as well. So that's good news.
Although if you choose not to watch it, you're not really missing much. I mean, I'm just saying.
So they really couldn't come up with something better than yet another random stupid ass tag team of Uso and Coco to take on Judgment Day. Really, when they have how many tag teams that could actually
You
go
know
for the
something.
titles?
This is the problem that I have with the WWE, and we all know that this is the problem that I have. They are lazy when it comes to this booking. They are lazy. They don't think outside the box. They don't do. They just go to the old standby, and this is the problem that I have with the WWE because they don't create new stars. They don't want to do anything fresh, and they don't want to do anything innovative. Everything is the same old stuff. Like Sarah said brilliantly, it's the same old stuff. Judgment Day will retain their titles with shenanigans. We all know that's gonna happen.
I
We
don't know.
all
I don't know about that. They are so desperate to put any belt on Cody Rhodes. I can see this being a thing.
Please don't.
well,
Oh boy.
I will. Oh, I will. I mean, but you know what? It keeps him from the world title. Whatever. Just
and
like you
right.
want.
And let me ask you something. If he becomes world champion, what would you do then?
I would be changing the channel really quick.
Okay, all
I
right.
was just gonna say she would probably stop watching WWE except for when Drew is on.
I
Or
would.
AJ Styles.
She's been very close to doing that.
And Xavier Wood now is swiveling his hips in the face.
Kofi's doing it at Wade. Oh my
And
god.
Wade Barrett,
Salty stew.
Shame for me.
Salty
um,
stew Bennett. Love it.
I'm sure. And here comes Ivar, ladies and gentlemen, with Valhalla. And ladies and gentlemen, as you all know, and
Here.
and
Just got to the part where Kofi's dancing.
right.
Wait, oh my gosh, it's hysterical.
The
And
look on
And
Wade
for
Barrett's
most of you,
face.
He's all like-
most of you don't know, Eric is still injured in the WWE, and he's not medically clear to
Do
compete.
you know? Do you happen to know what his injury is? Is it like
They said it's undisclosed. They said it's
Oh,
undisclosed.
My
They're not saying what it is,
that,
but
and that makes me
dang.
nervous because the last time they
uh,
said that was when Bray Wyatt was
Yeah,
out.
yeah, yeah.
it's not. I
It's
hope it's
just
not
I'm
really.
not. I'm hoping it's
Makes
not
me
that
real
serious.
nervous. I hope not
Uh,
too.
Either, yeah.
um.
I mean, I'm
So
not like the huge, biggest Viking Raiders fan, but I just don't. I would never ever
I
want to
like
see
them when they're
somebody.
not like all over Drew. And I mean, and
no, I mean,
we've
here's
met
the
Ivor.
problem.
Ivor's super nice.
Well, yeah, here's the
Oh,
problem that I
that's
have with the
cool.
Viking Raiders. First of all, they put them in these poor, meaningful, unforgettable matches, and then they're not using them correctly as a tag team. When they were in NXT, they were stellar. They had stellar matches. They had stellar things. Now they come in the main roster and they just use them for all kind of comedic spots, or they're jobbing them out, or they make them job people, and it's not good. The booking for the Viking Raiders has been very poor, very
And
Yeah.
lackluster, and
and it's a shame because if you go back and watch them in Ring of Honor and in Japan, man, they were like monsters. I mean, their booking there was fantastic. Even in
well,
NXT,
Very impressed by both of them. They're both
yeah,
huge guys, and the way they can move in the ring,
yeah,
like
but yeah, that's
that's
the problem with the
crazy.
WWE. They're not tapping into that potential. They're wasting them on crappy booking. And I just it's like, and you turn the fans off of it because it's like now if they become tag team champions, it's going to be a waste because it's like, look at all the booking that they went through. And now all of a sudden you decide to make them. Why didn't you do that in the beginning?
Yeah.
And Xavier Woods now is trying to pick up Ivar. He can't do it. And he missed and he missed. And Ivar now, oh, he slid underneath the legs. And oh, what a super kick to Ivar. And look out. Oh, he closed Ivar over the top rope and onto the arena floor. And Xavier Woods now, oh, he slid. No, he got caught. And Ivor now, oh, he bangs Xavier Wood against the LAD board. And look out now, he's going to splash him. No, Ivor
Oh
missed. The pool
man.
was empty.
Ooh.
And look out now. Xavier Woods now is on the barricade and he drop kicks Ivor. Ivor looks like he's out. And we're going to commercial.
Wait, this is
I
coming
am
back
going to
from.
step away really quick. I will be right back.
Okay, Denise, take your time. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you all did hear the announcement, Denise is now part of the Hardcore Sports Network,
my
and we
girl.
want to and congratulations to Denise. I spoke to Orange Cassidy's bestie, Mitch Kofsky, ladies and gentlemen, behind the scenes, ladies and gentlemen,
I'm waiting on
and
my
he
brownies, Mitch. Send me some
and
brownies.
he says that the chemistry that all of us have here in the Raw Watch Along, it's just absolutely great. So I told Mitch, I said, I think we need to add Denise to our roster,
Yes.
and exactly he agreed. So now, ladies and gentlemen, I have some great people that I work with. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we have some great people. I have some great people that I'm going to be working with, ladies and gentlemen, because I work with Christina. I work with Sarah. I work with Sherry, and now I'm going to be working with Denise. And I'm excited, and I like these ladies, and I respect them. I respect their mind for wrestling. I respect their history for wrestling, and I'm just so glad that they're in my corner and they support me, and I support them, and it goes hand in hand. And I'll tell you this, and I'm being very serious here, ladies and gentlemen. I went through a lot of changes when our dearly departed Jeffrey died here at the Raw Watch Along. We went through a lot of changes. We went through a lot of heartache and a lot of things that happened behind the scenes that a lot of people don't know about. And we steamed forward because I didn't know if I was going to do this show again. I did not know if I was going to do that. I did a lot of soul searching. But you know what? Our dearly departed Jeffrey would not allow me to quit. And I don't quit. I don't give up that easily, ladies and gentlemen. But now, ladies and gentlemen, we found some great people that I can have a great chemistry with and I have a lot of fun with. And I make them laugh, ladies and gentlemen. And I make you laugh. And we talk
We
about it
definitely
on
make each other laugh. That is for sure.
yeah, and we have fun. We have fun here in this little spaceship, ladies and gentlemen, this mothership, ladies and gentlemen. We do have fun here. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, Cherry, I forgot to do this, and I want to say this to you personally. I want to thank you again for your help and your support and your participation in the 100th episode of the
Oh,
Wrestling Experience.
Yes.
oh,
You were fantastic as
oh,
always. And I'm telling you from the bottom of my heart, Cherry, I love you to pieces
I love you.
because you, every time I come to you and I say to you, Cherry, can you do my show? You take a time out of your life. You have a busy schedule. You have a lovely daughter. You got a lovely wife and a lovely family. And again,
A great wife.
I do thank you from the bottom of my heart for everything that you've done for me. And thank you again for participating in the 100th episode of the Wrestling Experience. We had a lot of fun last week, and it
Absolutely.
was
When
fun.
I saw Sarah went out and I heard something about the tree going down in her yard, I was like, oh my God.
That was
Jeez.
so. Funny story again. I said it last night when we did our AEW watch along. I saw a big flash of light when we were all talking,
Cheers. Cheers to the
and I thought it.
cheers to the host.
What was that?
She knows what
They
I'm
said
talking
cheers. They said cheers.
about. Cheers to the host.
No, I thought it was a thunderstorm outside, and then all of a sudden I was told a tree went down outside. We think it hit your car. I'm like, what?
Jeez.
I'm like,
Wow.
I think my car got crushed, guys. I gotta go. And it was a rotted tree from across, like a kind of across
Wow.
the way,
Oh my
and all
God.
the rain we had
This
let the
Friday's
roots
in
of the
St.
grass
Louis.
go around it, and it went
Right.
down, and it was caught by power lines. If those power lines weren't there, my car plus two others would have been
Oh
crushed.
my
Oh my
Wow.
God.
Wow.
So luckily those
at least
power
you're
lines were
okay and
there.
everyone's okay.
Yes.
Thank
Nobody
God
was
that
hurt,
everyone's
thank
okay.
God.
But when I saw that, I was like, I just contacted Mitch. I'm like, should I kind of jump in here? I was, but
Yeah, it
I'm
was
happy to whenever I'm not busy. I'm happy to do it.
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and that big flash was the transformer right outside my townhouse
Wow.
that blew up
Wow.
from those power lines getting pulled from the
Snap.
tree coming down on them.
No.
But
And
nobody was
I'm just
outside at
glad.
that time. Nobody was
I'm
hurt.
good. I'm just glad
God.
that you're okay, Sarah. I was very concerned about that when you had to
All good.
go.
Yeah.
In the back of my mind, I was thinking of you the entire time during the show. And I know how scary that is. And that happened with Escobar Morales later on my show. We were in the middle of discussion, and he lost power, and he got knocked out.
Oh God.
And
Oh
he we
no.
yeah, and his old transformer blew, and the whole thing happened, and the whole screen went black, and he went knocked out, and that was it. He couldn't get back on, and I had to carry the show myself. I had to, I had no choice. I'm in the middle of a
Yeah, you had to keep
conversation.
going.
I had to keep going. So, I mean, things happen, you just can't predict it.
Yeah.
You're in the middle of doing something and then all of a sudden something snafu happening and then you gotta pivot, so
Well, and I wanted to say something to you guys before because the transformer didn't affect my power. It affected the power of the people across the street, but I knew the power company
right,
was going to shut everybody's power off to fix it. So that's why I
right.
wanted to make sure I said something, but and I just didn't sign off
Yeah,
involuntarily.
you just didn't go out of nowhere.
And Ivar now
Exactly.
so Ivar has won the match, ladies and gentlemen, via
He
disqualification
just
thanks
power
to it.
bombed Kofi right onto
Right,
Xavier.
right, Xavier. And it looks like he's going to splash the both of them. And look out now. Ivar now from the top rope. And what
Were
is
you
he going
not
to do
begging for
here?
her to come out
Look
and
at
save
look
you?
out, moonsault. And look out, bang. Oh, snap. Ivar just broke the New Day in half.
Whoops.
Oh my gosh. And
Dude.
Kofi has paid the ultimate price for interfering in the match.
Well, I don't think they're going to be the ones coming out to interrupt Drew. That is for sure.
No, you can forget about that for the night. That'll do it for the New Day, ladies and gentlemen. Wow.
They're getting a holy
Shit. Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
God.
Holy.
Holy.
So this go home show is very interesting. Um, and this happened, ladies and gentlemen, at Payback last month. Shinsuke Nakamura with Seth Rollins. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this Saturday night is the final encounter for Shinsuke Nakamura and Seth Rollins, and it will be a last man standing match. Now, if you all don't know what a last man standing match is, I'm going to explain it to you. There are no disqualifications. There are no countouts. There must be a winner. And there are no pinfalls in this match. The only way you can win this match, the only way, is you must incapacitate your opponent to the point where he cannot answer the 10 count. And if that happens to Seth Rollins and he can't answer to the 10 count of the referee's instructions, Shinsuke Nakamura will be your new champion. And that is what he's banking on this Saturday.
Shinsuke seems to like to be in last man standing matches. I've noticed.
Yeah, he does.
Oh, Shinsuke?
Mm-hmm.
But
Yes.
Shinsuke, do your job. Get him all softened up for Drew. Come on.
Wasn't it? What was it? Wasn't Shinsuke Nakamura in a last man standing match with oh jeez.
Didn't he hit one with AJ Styles? Didn't he?
Wasn't it with AJ Styles?
Yes.
Yes, I knew it.
AJ in the balls.
And AJ won that match. He did win the last man standing match.
Yeah,
He did.
He won all of, yeah.
He won. He won over Shin. So Shinsuke now wants a receipt from the WWE. Now, my question to you, ladies, is the title changing hands this Saturday in Indianapolis?
Well, you know, I would say no, and because I want Shinsuke to soften him up for Drew to come in and whoop that butt. However, didn't they just announce a new thing with Japan? Like
Oh,
Yes, yes, yes,
broadcasting thing with
yes.
Japan. Hello, Gender, India, Shinsuke.
Ooh.
Yeah. Okay.
I can see them doing this.
So what you're saying to me, Cherry, is because they signed a new deal to host WWE on Japan television, we're gonna get a new champion.
I think it's possible. I
Yep.
didn't think it was possible before, but after they announced that, I'm like,
Okay.
Because they did the same thing to Gender and put him in a horrible position to
Right.
him. But I mean, Shinsuke's a little bit more established as
Right.
as kind of a main eventer than Gender was. But
Right.
but no, I can now see them doing this.
And Rollins now, with his Prince outfit, is coming to the segment. And boy, this outfit, boy,
Oh,
ooh, boy.
Brown.
You're like
He's in his furls and
would
the
never
full.
wear brown like that.
No, I know, but what I'm saying to you, Cherry, is the way it's like furly and it looks like something Prince would wear.
But if it were Prince, it would be purple and
Right,
beautiful.
right,
Just
right,
Your
looks
fashion
like
sense.
poop on a chest. Ew.
right.
It looks ridiculous.
A baby
Looks like
spit
something
up.
Sheldon
Anyway.
Cooper from Big Bang Theory would wear.
Raj Koothrappali.
Yes.
Um.
Yeah, with his sweater vest and then his windbreaker jacket. Like
Little losers.
So.
That's one of the best.
So. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, Rollins is on his way down to now. Again, like I said before, ladies and gentlemen, and I'll say it again, this last man standing match is going to be brutal. This match is going to be physical. This match is going to be hard hitting. And this match is going to test everyone's limit, ladies and gentlemen. Because as I said before, there are no pinfalls, there's no disqualifications, there's no countouts. The only way this match will end is somebody can't answer 10. And it's yeah. Uh, I don't know, ladies and gentlemen. We'll find out Saturday night, ladies and gentlemen. We'll have to find out what's going to happen in Indianapolis.
Wait and see.
You know,
But you were right though, Earl. You did call it that they were gonna make some kind of a stipulation with the match.
yeah,
So
I did.
called that part of it.
Yes, I did. Yeah, because it made
Definitely
sense. It made
Yeah.
sense. It made sense because I said to myself, I said, you can't just have an ordinary match. You just can't. You can't. You have to have some kind of stipulation here. Something needs to give here. And this last man standing match, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be something else.
Yeah.
I mean, Shinsuke is really, really good. So I mean,
And like Cherry said, and which does make sense, they just signed a deal with Japan to put WWE on TV. So I wouldn't put it past WWE if they decided to tell Rollins drop the strap and have a celebration in Japan for Shinsuke Nakamura because he's going to be the new title holder. And I would not be shocked at it. I would not be shocked at it. I'm telling you right now, I would not be shocked.
Did they sign that deal already?
yes,
Yes, they have. Yes, they have.
they announced,
Yes.
they
I just
announced
didn't
it.
know if it was a date that
Well,
they were signing.
They announced
for,
it
if was-
yesterday, and
Right,
when I
yesterday.
heard that, I was like, "Oh, okay, Shinsuke's getting ready to go against Seth." That's the and the
According
thing I pulled
according
up
to
was gender when
right.
they were going after the Indian market.
According to this report,
Wow.
the WWE has agreed to a partnership with Japan via Tokyo Sports. The deal begins in October. So this is October.
Oh
And it
wow.
will include Raw, SmackDown, NXT, and all of their pay-per-views. So, like Cherry said, I would not put it past if Shinsuke Nakamura gets his hand raised at Fastlane. And we're back on Raw, and Michael Cole is in the ring, ladies and gentlemen, and he's introducing Seth Rollins, ladies and gentlemen, and his interesting outfit, ladies and gentlemen.
You mean ugliest? It looks chocolate pudding on the chest. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, chocolate pudding on the chest, yes, ladies and gentlemen.
Someone is saying that this match, that the Judgment Day match versus Cody and Jay, this is where Drew McIntyre is going to turn heel. He's going to come out and beat the crap out of Jay. And
you think that's exactly what's gonna happen?
I think it's a distinct possibility. And if that happens, if I'm on this stream, I'm telling you, watch out.
Well, I'll take my earpiece out, and you
Good
can go
idea.
act the
I was
plick.
just
You
gonna
can
say.
you can go act the plick. You can go act the plick. Cherry, you can go
He's
right
going
I will.
ahead.
She's been to my house when I've done pay-per-view. She knows how I am.
Uh-huh.
I do.
Well,
And she's
ladies
going to
and gentlemen.
WrestleCade with me this year. She's coming to North Carolina. We're going to WrestleCade together. Yep.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Did you book your hotel already, John Denise?
I'm
She's staying with us.
Oh, okay. Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
We
cool.
got a suite. Probably don't have to bunk with Josie, but yes.
I get kicked again.
Okay.
Yes.
No,
yes.
you know what? You know what I'll do? She kicks me. I'll just stick Skylar on her. Be like, go
Oh
get
yeah,
her.
yeah.
Oh.
Skylar.
And then it'll be you and Cherry in a steel cage. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, anyway,
It'd be fun.
anyway,
No,
ladies.
they're funny as hell when they go at it, though. It's hilarious.
Funny.
I can't wait to witness it in person. I am excited for that.
It's gonna be great.
And
But we'll be meeting Brian Danielson. So, yeah.
and Michael Cole now is getting a pop from the audience.
His suit is hurting my eyes.
As I said, like that
His
is really ugly.
appearance, looking at him hurts my eyes.
What?
Looking at that belt around his waist hurts my eyes because it doesn't belong.
I know. I'm
Breathe.
right there with you. Right there.
Breathe, Denise.
Right there with you, girl. Right there.
You're actually the puppet, says Michael Cole.
Well, Michael Cole's wearing like eggplant color. What's going on with
Yeah.
these color schemes tonight?
It's called the California suit. And that is what he's supposed to
With
be
a
wearing.
magenta tie. What is going on?
He's supposed to be wearing
Where's
yeah.
these people?
I don't mind that suit though. I mean,
Now Gunther had a nice, except for his lack of socks with his loafers. Actually, had a nice suit on.
right.
He didn't look like a rented preacher like Cody normally does.
Rented preacher.
I'm just saying.
Do you understand what's going to happen on Saturday?
Jesus.
And everything could be used as a weapon. There's not going to be no rules. You have to beat your opponent down so badly they can't answer the 10 count. Your back is hanging by a thread. Your livelihood going away. Why would you accept this match with Shinsuke Nakamura? Why would you do that? Rollins is on borrowed time, ladies and gentlemen, with his back. The doctors are saying if he takes one more serious bump, he could be in deep trouble.
Which just brings me back to why they gave him the title in the first place. I don't know.
Because he's Triple H's boy.
But
He
with this crap happening to him, it's
Let me ask you a question, says Rollins. How many days have you seen in that comment? 26 years I've been working with WWE, says Michael Cole. How many shows have you missed? 2. You've missed 2 shows in 26 years.
He's a commentator. You're a wrestler. There's a big difference, as you know, when
You're addicted to it.
well, why is he putting Michael Cole?
You need it and you love it. That's what it's like for me in this ring. I love what I do.
John Cena.
I need to be in front of these people. This is my
as soon
soul,
as
Michael Cole.
Done with these shows that he's said he's going to do, talking about Cena, he's going back to Hollywood because the strike's over. So is Rock. They're going back to Hollywood.
Well, it's given me everything. It's put a roof over my head. It's put a food on my table. It helps my wife. I just want to have a baby girl. When you're a world heavyweight champion, all that responsibility, that gets amplified. Now you have to be the change. And I can't do it anymore. what matters all in this ring. So what Rollins is saying basically, ladies and gentlemen, he doesn't care if he's in a wheelchair. He wants to wrestle Shinsuke Nakamura until he can't stand up anymore.
I'm okay with that.
He wants to do this for my daughter. I'm doing this for my wife.
Well, you're already champion, so
I but you know he's what's that saying goes, a penny wise and a pound foolish.
Yeah.
He's fooling himself, because I'll tell you this much: if he goes through a table or he bumps the wrong way,
he
he's
trouble.
in trouble. He's in trouble because he can't take no. Uh-oh, and Nakamura entered. Did I plan or did you? It's your back injury, a lie to get you sympathy. Oh, we all know, Seth. You say you're gonna feel sorry for you. You want the world to feel sorry for you. Mm. Uh-oh. Shinsuke. Oh, Shinsuke from behind again.
Whoopsie!
Again. And King Shasa to Seth Rollins.
Come on, that should kind of be a sign. The crowd better.
And he fooled Rollins.
Boom! Right in the back of the head.
And Shinsuke now is lead Seth laying. And Nakamura is coming back for more. Ladies and gentlemen, Nakamura
Here he is.
Uh-oh.
put him in the back. Oh no! Oh no! He smacks Seth Rollins with the chair in the back, and again! And again! Oh no! Rollins!
Too hard
Oh!
over there underneath.
Oh!
Try not to
Rollins!
smack too hard over there.
And Shinsuke Nakamura is going ballistic, and he's hitting Rollins in the back with the chair. Now! Now!
Ooh, he is beating the stew out of him.
Yes, the stew. 4. Nakamura's
Hang on.
counting.
I'll be right back.
Okay. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9.
Oh, he hurting.
Where's Shin just sitting there chilling out?
Oh! And Nakamura with the knees. And look out. And he kicked him in the knees. Oh, and he kicked him in the beans and the franks.
Yeah,
Oh!
good. He's the one
Oh!
who
He kicked him in the...
He knows all about, like, nailing people in the nuts.
Yes,
Yeah, and a
Wait,
King
that's fine.
Shasa. Oh. Oh. And now he's got the microphone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And
oh my god, the chair has been holy.
wow.
It is bent all the pieces. Holy moly.
Wow.
You know what idea I like? And I'm sure it's not gonna. My opinion is not gonna be the only. It's gonna be agreed with. Take this. Just don't. Just take the thing off of Seth. Obviously, it's clear he is unable to defend this title on Saturday. Let's not make his injury any worse than what it already is. Let's just turn this into Shinsuke Nakamura versus Drew McIntyre for the title.
Hey, I'm all for it. I'm all for it.
Yeah, well, the only way
I've
that
never seen Drew versus Shin. Oh, uh-oh.
Right there.
Oh.
Earl.
The only way
Return.
and the only way that can happen is that if he forfeits the title and he cannot continue. But knowing Seth Rollins, he will not retire that title. He will not relinquish it at all. And Becky Lynch now is confronting Tegan Knox backstage, and she has a cast on her arm.
I had to get my little tool.
Oh,
Still.
so ladies and gentlemen, every time I said he's beating us stew, the this is brought to you by Denty More Beef Stew. This segment, ladies and gentlemen, is brought to you by Denty More Beef Stew. Positively in your plate. Thank you very much. Thank
I
you
thought you
very
were going to say,
much.
good.
No, that's Campbell's when you get hit in the
Oh, that's
beans
right.
and the franks. That is
You
when you
did
get
get
hit
in the beans of
in the franks. And Rollins just got hit in the beans and the franks by Campbell's.
Yes.
It's so good. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen,
Getting hit in
and
the beans and
and
franks.
Natalia is confronting Tegan Knox backstage, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, thank you, Sue, for the visual aid. Thank you, sir.
Now murdered.
Yes.
I have visual aids. It's fine.
Right. And let's see what happens here.
Oh,
And here comes Chelsea Green, ladies and gentlemen. And she's accompanied by Piper Niven.
Chelsea.
And it's time for a women's division match here on
it's
Raw.
Chelsea.
I'm
It's
loving her with
Chelsea.
the dark hair.
It's Chelsea Green taking on Tegan Knox next here on Raw.
Piper's like,
And you are watching, ladies and gentlemen, the Raw Watch Along's 25th episode. My name is Earl Cole, ladies and gentlemen. That is Sarah. That is Cherry. And that is our newest member of the Hardcore Sports, Denise. Welcome aboard again. Just to let you know, Denise, that you're going to be added to our group chat. So you can go in our group chat and you can chat away with all the members of the Hardcore Sports Network and everything else. And yes, and we will work out a schedule for you to work with myself. And yeah, we're gonna have a lot of fun on this cook pot, ladies and gentlemen, if you will. And ask Sarah and ask Cherry how much fun we all have together collectively, ladies and gentlemen. It's a lot of fun.
always.
And
Even if
they
the show is
are right
not
now.
entertaining, we are.
Right. So
And that
ladies and
has
gentlemen,
happened before.
What?
yeah,
That has happened before, where the show has been
Yes.
absolute crap, but we have laughed the entire time.
right, exactly, ladies and gentlemen. Just to let everybody know, ladies and gentlemen, last night we did Wrestle Dream on the Hardcore Sports Network, and the views were fantastic. And we want to thank you again. By the way, Sarah, by the way, this there was a gentleman that tweeted me today, and he says that you were absolutely lovely, and that he really
Aw.
enjoyed your commentary. Yeah, so that is something I wanted to tell you in person, Sarah.
Oh, well,
And
thanks, Earl. That's
he
so
yeah, and he says keep up the good work, Earl. And he also says that he likes to see the four of us every Monday night. He is enjoying it. And ladies and gentlemen, he's watching us, ladies and gentlemen, from Leeds, England, ladies and
Oh,
gentlemen.
Oh
So
my
thank you.
goodness.
So thank you so much, Leeds, England, and thank you so much for your comment. We greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much. And yes, I'm Charlie, and these are my angels.
ah,
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen. Next week,
my
ladies and
horns
gentlemen,
are holding up my halo. What can I
and
The
ladies and
halo is
gentlemen,
being held up by
and
horns.
right, and ladies and gentlemen, next week I'll be calling the matches from a box. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen,
Sitting
my
next to him.
gentlemen.
Sitting on the couch.
And ladies and gentlemen, our background has changed because I believe we're going to have a visitor in a few minutes. Mr. Mitch Kosky, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh
I'm
my goodness.
I think Mitch is I think Mitch is gonna pop in here any moment, ladies and gentlemen, because when the background changed, that means Mitch is on his way in here. Anyway,
Kind of
ladies
like
and
when
gentlemen.
Santa comes, or every time a bell rings, an
Not
angel gets its
exactly,
wings.
exactly.
Well, what
And
was
we
it I
think
said today? Whenever a wrestler puts the dirt sheets in the mud, an angel gets its wings.
That's funny.
Because that happened today. Because Christian Cage was just
Oh my
brutal for
goodness. Did
crying out
you
for
see
somebody.
him at the Mediostrom last night?
That was
Holy
amazing.
moly.
Like,
It
did
was
you wrestle?
so good.
So you
I,
sucked.
I
I
saw it.
tell you, I'll tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. I am still in shock at what we saw last night in that main event. But I'll tell you this much, ladies and gentlemen. Christian Cage is a heel. He is one of those heels, ladies and gentlemen. You just want to smack upside the head. He is something else. I mean, he targeted Nick Wayne's mom, and I thought at this point that Nick Wayne would had enough of Christian and screw Christian out of it. But that is not what we got. So we're gonna get an explanation. We're gonna get
Freshly
an ex.
squeezed Mitch Kosky.
What was that? What was
Sean, oh my God, that's amazing.
Freshly
Yes.
squeezed Mitch Kosky.
freshly squeezed Mishkovsky? Yes.
Oh my God. I'll be right back,
Oh,
guys. I'll be right
okay.
back.
Oh, Sean, that was great.
Amazing.
That is amazing.
Oh my God, freshly squeezed Michkowski. Yes, yes, ladies and gentlemen.
And I love how it's not only us that give Mitch a hard time. The people in the chat give Mitch a hard time too. This
Is
is the best.
exactly it. So it's
This is great.
this is fabulous.
I just want to know. I mean, like, I still not all like in the mix and everything with AEW. I still don't know who everybody is like I do with WWE. I've never
Yeah.
really watched Orange Cassidy. I know Cherry talks about him, but I'm just like, what's so bad about him that Mitch can't stand him?
I'll tell you this much, Denise. I'll tell you this much. I think secretly he really loves Orange Cassidy, but he wants to do this heel persona. He wants to do this heel persona, and he wants to mask it. He wants to pretend that he doesn't like Orange Cassidy, but deep
He's
down
a
inside,
tweener.
Mitch has a spot for Orange Cassidy. Now I may get kicked off the streams and never see you guys again, but anyway, I'm just gonna do my truth. I'm doing my truth. But you
So
know.
it's plausible. I mean,
But I'm just saying that deep down he has a spot for Orange Cassidy because I'll tell you this much, Denise. On a recent stream, you need to watch my encore presentation of my shows, Denise, and you get to understand what I'm talking about. Um, he said he endorsed Orange Cassidy as a future champion. Then he turned around and says that he didn't say that. Now I know it's on videotape, and I know Sarah was there for it. She was in the chat. She heard it. I heard it, and I asked Mitch. I said, Mitch. I said, do you think he could be a future champion? Yes, and then he said he was a good wrestler. So I know deep down in that little crevice of a heel of a heart there, Mr. Mitchkowski, Orange Cassidy's bestie.
and you're
You
heel of a
love
heart.
Orange Cassidy.
That's great.
Oh
And
my.
I couldn't believe this, so he even admitted Orange Cassidy is actually kind of good.
Yes.
He said that too. I was like, oh my gosh, did hell freeze over? And Mitch actually said he thought Orange Cassidy was kind of good.
Ooh, hell.
That's what he said. And
Oh
here
my.
here comes Drew McIntyre, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, here comes the hot and bothered Cherry.
Drew McIntyre's got. And I don't know what happened in the women's division match, ladies and gentlemen, but I think the match got tossed out.
Chelsea got beat.
Oh, Chelsea got beat. Okay. All right. Thank you, Jerry, for that.
Fair and square.
All right. So that's the end of that. And Drew McIntyre is on his way down, ladies and gentlemen, and he's ready for
Oh,
Miz TV.
Cherry. I just like Drew's entrance music. It's so cool.
And that's coming up next.
Girl,
I
Sorry.
like his entrance music.
Yes, I did.
And I like the fact that he comes down when he brings Angela with him. Like tonight! Yay!
And ladies and gentlemen, you are watching the Raw 25 episode of the Raw Watch Along. My name is Earl Cole. That is Sarah. That is Jerry, and that is Denise. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching the Hardcore Sports Network, and we greatly appreciate you at this time, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, I just want to let everybody know that the 101 episode of the Wrestling Experience happens this Thursday, and we're looking for a guest. So if you want to be part of the Wrestling Experience this Thursday on my show, all you have to do is shout me out on Twitter, ladies and gentlemen. Originally, I was supposed to have Orange Cassidy's bestie. Mitch Tomsky was supposed to come on the show, but he cannot do the show. He is extremely busy with Orange Cassidy's interview coming up on Friday. So, anyway,
I
ladies and
thought you were going
gentlemen.
to say with Orange Cassidy business. That's what I thought you were going to say.
So I am looking for a guest, ladies and gentlemen, for Thursday night. So if you want to be part of the Wrestling Experience show, all you have to do is shout me out on Twitter, and I'll put you on the mothership, and we will have a good time. Again, like I said, we're looking for a guest, and if I can't find one, ladies and gentlemen, I'll just do it on my own, ladies and gentlemen. I'll do it solo, ladies and gentlemen. But we're looking for a guest, and if you want to be part of the Wrestling Experience, all you have to do, like I said before, is shout me out on Twitter and raise your hand and say, "Hey, Earl, beam me aboard the mothership," and I'll beam you aboard the mothership, and we'll have a good time, if you will.
Before you take
And
him to the Bull of the Woods.
right, exactly, the bull of the woods, the bull of the woods. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, you got deep in that voice, the bull of the woods.
I know I
The bull of the woods, ladies and gentlemen. Didn't I tell you Denise went a lot of fun? Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I digress.
Kind of like as the night gets later, we get a little bit more slap happy.
I mean,
that helps
You
too.
have to understand something. When you're in a highway and you're in the dark of uncertainty and you don't know what's going on, you just have to do something to entertain your time with, if you will. Now, because this Raw, oh boy, sometimes it could be solid and sometimes, well, oh boy.
I think
This
last week's Raw was better.
what was that?
I said I feel like last week's Raw was better.
Yeah, I think so. I agree. This go home show is really nothing to
They
be.
changed. I mean, they changed it like right before air. Once again, it was supposed to be.
What?
Oh yeah, it was supposed to be Priest versus Uso, but Vince wanted changes. That's why we're getting that dumb tag team match at Fastlane.
Jeez.
It's just ridiculous.
And Jay Uso now is being interviewed
no one gives a
by Byron Saxton.
Don't care what he says.
No one cares.
I don't care where your head's at. Go away.
Since we don't care what this thing on our TV has to say, going back to the whole laughing and everything, ask Cherry, ask Crystal, ask Christina. I do a
care what this thing on our television has to say. I love it.
I do a very good Seth Rollins imitation.
She does a fantastic
Really?
of the
I
laugh.
love Seth Rollins.
Are we?
And Drew McIntyre is talking, ladies and gentlemen.
That was great.
Thank you.
That cackle.
What? Who is that?
Oh, he just
What? Seth Rollins?
he just said, "What should we talk about?"
Oh my god. Whoops. No, she just cackled like Seth Rollins. It was great.
Oh. Oh my god. Ha 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 ha. Like ha 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 ha. Gee.
Oh,
Oh my god.
you don't
Yeah,
have to
yeah, that's funny.
play the thing.
Oh, Drew.
He said I've been doing it for years, says Drew. I don't want to interfere anymore in people's fights anymore. I want to show up fighting less than 100%.
Tell him, Drew. Tell him.
He said you're a bunch of hypocrites, says Drew. And we didn't Cody's and
Dude,
talk about last week.
Why are these
You know,
eyebrows
with
so shaky?
egos,
What the hell?
he does what he wants. Cody does what he wants. Here's the deal. What did you? It's a weakness. And here comes the Miz. The Miz interrupts. And here comes the Miz, ladies and gentlemen, and he interrupts Drew McIntyre.
That's a death wish right there.
He already said if anyone interrupts him,
Yep. Even if he didn't say that, that is still a death wish because the look on Drew's face right now says it all.
oh yeah. Hey, Mrs.
I don't.
Halftime.
I'm not interested in what the Miz has to say. As we all know, ladies and gentlemen, I fell asleep during the Miz match. I find the Miz extremely boring.
Yeah, and I'm going to forgive you because it was Miz that put you to sleep and not AJ.
Right? No. It wasn't AJ, Denise. That was not the problem. That was not the problem. He was entertaining me, but the Miz was. Oh my gosh. Whoa, man! And when he started talking on the mic, I fell asleep. I just couldn't do it anymore. I tried.
None of us can. Not with that thing.
No.
He told me to bugger off.
Okay. Just claymore him and be done away with it, please. And let's get this.
Earl,
Bro.
just claymore him and get it over with.
Seriously.
Just
Really
please,
have a death wish, dude.
please do us a favor, please. It would be so
Shut
much.
up, Miz. Yeah, shirt's already
That was
made.
great.
Oh, by the way, Cherry, that shirt's under the Miz on the website.
Sweet.
What shirt?
Shut up, Miz.
Shut up, Miz.
Oh my god, that's funny.
I love it.
Oh, do you really want that? You really want that, dude?
He's laughing.
Well, would you rather have him say that, or would you rather have him say you have tiny balls?
Oh jeez.
Choice is yours.
Oh, that is so overplayed. I swear. Oh my gosh.
Tiny balls.
Yes, I do. Yes, Drew, do that. Yes.
Little Wilson tennis balls. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my god.
He's talking. He just called
You
us
want a
balls.
match right here, right now? You want a match right here, right now? Says the Miz.
Oops.
We're not dressed for a match, so your answer is no. I'm in a suit, you're in a skirt. It's called a kilt,
Drew's
Miz.
always dressed.
It's called a kilt, Miz. It's not a dress.
We just got to the tiny balls part. That was great.
You be the real Drew. You're two-faced. Both sides. Whatever benefits Drew. I suggest you really shut up, Miz. I look at you, I throw up. Bleh.
Oh, did he really just say that?
Yeah.
I don't.
Oh. Whoa, 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 said Miz. Whoa, 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 whoa. Keep your skirt on. No. The Miz says keep your skirt on. And now
That's right. So most people do,
uh,
dipshits.
Oh,
a
but
bigger man will walk
Go.
away from a fight. I'm gonna be the hero and walk away. And the Miz is walking away from Drew. All right, so
Because you know you're gonna get your ass kicked.
the Miz from behind. Oh, the Miz just hit McIntyre in the head with the microphone. Uh-oh. Oh
That is
boy. And
not.
look out, the Miz now is beating the stew out of McIntyre. No, McIntyre reverses it and he bangs Miz into the corner. Now McIntyre is beating the stew. He is beating the stew out of the Miz.
Tiny
The
balls.
Miz is still
Tiny balls.
oh,
tiny ball.
why are you stopping him?
Tiny ball.
Where were they when Drew was getting beaten down with
Boo,
chairs?
boo, 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 boo. Tiny ball.
Tiny balls.
Trend that worldwide, ladies and gentlemen. Trend that worldwide.
What does it start?
It starts with E and ends with an E and one letter in the middle.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we are in commercial break, ladies and gentlemen, and the referees have to hold back Drew McIntyre because I believe the Miz and Drew will be official very soon. But the Miz is not wrestling in his ring gear; he's wrestling in his old mommy.
Well, his what, $10,000 suit?
I can't figure out Mitch's riddle.
Yeah, because that can be multiple words.
Word that starts with an E, ends with an E, and one letter in the middle. No idea.
You guys just want me to tell you?
Please.
Envelope.
Envelope.
Oh.
There's a letter in it.
God.
Oh.
Oh,
Thank God.
I got it.
I'm like EAE, EBE. I'm like going.
A lot of people said it was I. I'm like, nope.
That's what I thought it was.
Envelope.
Okay.
Oh, that's clever.
Oh my God. Okay, I just got it.
That's clever.
Okay.
That's clever. See, not only
That's
are
a
we
dad joke
mentally,
right
we're
there.
learning.
So Mitch, welcome to the Raw 25th episode, and thank you so much for popping in tonight. How are you, sir?
I'm good. I can't believe it's 25 already.
I know. Hard to believe.
25.
It's hard to believe. So, Mitch, let me ask you something. Are we doing Friday Night SmackDown this Friday?
Yes.
I'll
I'll be on Fastlane. So those are the two options.
All right. So, Mitch, I don't know if you noticed or not, but I did extend the offer to Denise, and she said yes.
Yeah,
She is going to be
full.
Oh, okay, great. Okay,
We all
so
know the only reason why Mitch is going to be here on Fastlane is because there's no Orange Cassidy.
I did not say it. I did not say it.
But you were thinking it, man.
No, I wasn't.
You were thinking it.
No, I wasn't.
And by the way, ladies and gentlemen, just to let our viewers know, ladies and gentlemen, the Fastlane poll on my community tab was overwhelming, and we want to thank you all for voting. Thank you.
Hey, it worked. I told you that would work.
Yes, you
Yeah.
did, Vince. You just certainly did.
That's
Um,
fantastic.
and the bell has rung, and we're on the way. The Miz will take on Drew McIntyre in a
That's
suit.
all. It doesn't matter how expensive it is. You should have kept your face behind the freaking whatever in the back.
Right. And McIntyre is chasing the Miz around the ring. And the Miz now is being dragged out of the ring. And McIntyre is gonna bang his back against the barricade, edge of the ring, barricade, edge of the ring like a pinball machine. Bing, bing, bing goes Miz, ladies and gentlemen. And what a chop by Drew McIntyre. And
Oh,
look out now, McIntyre. Oh,
hurt.
McIntyre goes head first into the
Oh, you
ring
can hear
post.
it through the suit. Woo!
And the referee's counting McIntyre out. And the Miz is taking off his suit. And let's see what happens here. McIntyre looks stunned. And the Miz now, the Miz kicks McIntyre and he's stepping on McIntyre with his shoes. And let's see what happens here. Oh, he's scraping the eyes of McIntyre. And he's digging his nose and everything. Oh, and McIntyre looks like he's in trouble. And the Miz is tucking in his tie. And now he's beating the stew out of McIntyre in the corner. He's looking around at and the crowd is chanting, well, TD. And look out now. And the Miz is.
Tuberculosis?
Oh no, 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 not that. And he throws him across the ring and, and look out, what a throw by McIntyre.
Amazing.
Oh yeah.
And look out, McIntyre. Oh, what a neck breaker. And here comes the nip up. Bang on his feet is McIntyre. And I think we know what's gonna happen now. And look out. Oh, what a kick to the gut. Future sock deep. No. And the Miz counters. And he throws McIntyre over the rope. And no. Oh, what a knee lift. And double knees to McIntyre. And down goes McIntyre. And look out. And look out. The Miz is taking off the top turnbuckle and he's cheating.
Of course
The
he
Miz is cheating. The Miz is cheating. And the referee caught him. What are you doing? And he's going to fix the turnbuckle, the referee. And glass cow kiss. And down goes the Miz. I think the Miz has a one-way bus ticket to Claymore Country. And ladies and gentlemen, you need to have correct change to be on this bus. And here comes 1 and 2 and 3, and here comes McIntyre. McIntyre's looking at the sword, and he grabs the sword, and I think he's gonna fish fillet the Miz.
Lord love.
Okay, now he's gonna take the sword, and the referee said, "Okay, give this away." And now McIntyre rips the turnbuckle off, and he bangs the Miz on the head.
Good.
And look out, and he's gonna give him a future shock DDT. Bang on budget. That is it. Uno, dos, tres. Drew wins, ladies and gentlemen.
Future shock. Bam.
And that is it.
Playing with the future shock in so long. Yes.
Whoopsie.
Oh, the Miz gets, and look at his future shock DDT. Whammo! Scrambled his brains and everything else in between, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, indeed, if you will. He took that boy to the bull of the woods, ladies and gentlemen.
And let's face it,
Aw.
Miz was
I
the
really
one
wanted to
that
see
loosened up the
Claymore.
turnbuckle, not Drew.
Yes.
Right.
Very true.
I'm not the same guy that I was 30 seconds ago. I am so sorry for my actions, and now I'm magically forgiven. Yeah. And Drew Drew is out of here.
Oh, I love sarcastic. I love sarcastic.
I know.
Drew. Oh, this is fantastic.
I just like sarcasm, period.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, we are done. And this happened earlier tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Nia Jax was involved in a brawl, ladies and gentlemen. And look, and he super kicked Dragon Lee. And this happened last Saturday. This happened last Saturday on No Mercy.
Oh, yep, there's freshly squeezed Mitch Kofsky live and in color.
Please, Mitch Kofsky.
You know, I had an idea about Drew and his entrance. If he comes down with Angela, I think it would be really, pardon my language, it would be really kick ass if they somehow put flames on the sword. That would be cool.
Douse it in
I don't
gasoline,
think it
set
would
it on
work.
fire, and wham! I like it. I like it.
But I don't think it would work. They probably wouldn't
Probably
let it happen. But
It took an act of
That would
Congress
be
to
so
get them
cool.
to cut the rope that time. So, I mean,
Right. And
yes.
Jackie Redmond is talking to the new North American title holder.
Yay!
Trick Williams, ladies and gentlemen, is here on
What's that
Raw.
trick?
There's no trick Saturday night. He won the North American title.
Thank God.
Thank God.
Mitch, what did you think of the title change?
He's
I
muted.
think he's muted.
Oh, Mitch
I
is
think he's
muted.
muted. Yeah, I
Okay.
think he's muted. That's okay.
Okay, that's okay.
God, I'm so glad that he got that title off of Dominic.
And
Oh.
Dirty Dom, ladies and gentlemen, is JD McDonough and
God.
Mommy and Dirty Dom are confronting Trick Williams.
Nobody wants to see you. Go away. Oh my God, you left a nice shiner on him. Thank you. Woo, that's beautiful.
well, Finn is there, but
I have a feeling that we're going to get another title change. Tommaso Ciampa, ladies and gentlemen, has a golden opportunity to win the Intercontinental title.
It was a shiner.
And
I
that
thought
will
it was just the lighting. That is a big shiner. Wow. I thought that was just the lighting being weird.
what happened, Sarah?
I said I noticed he because I earlier when Judgment Day was in the ring in the beginning of Raw, I thought it looked like yellowish around his eye, and I thought it was just the lighting.
no, it was a
Right.
shiner. It was
And
shiner.
I just realized I'm like, wait, it really was a shiner. It wasn't just the lighting.
I think he must have gotten that in a house show.
Here's where he got it. He got
Yeah.
it.
And SmackDown
Can we take that off the screen, please? Thank you.
and
Appreciate
SmackDown, ladies and gentlemen, this Friday comes to you from St. Louis, Missouri. Ladies and gentlemen.
If AJ ain't on SmackDown, SmackDown don't matter.
And me and Mitch Orange Cassidy's bestie.
I'm
Mitch
just saying.
Kosky and I, we will host Friday night SmackDown, ladies and gentlemen, this Friday night. So join us if you will. Join us if you will. And like I said before, ladies and gentlemen, we're looking for a guest for the wrestling experience. You want to join the telecast, ladies and gentlemen? All you gotta do is shout me out on Twitter, and I will be recording on the show. We are in commercial, ladies and gentlemen, for Monday Night Raw. You're watching Monday Night Raw. You're watching Monday Night Raw, ladies and gentlemen.
Press and squeeze Mitch Kofsky.
What was that, Jerry?
He said he heard freshly squeezed Orange Cassidy, so he's given the.
Freshly
Oh,
squeezed.
Charlie.
Freshly squeezed.
Oh, AJ, please. Oh, God, no. Ew. Dude.
Did he?
Yes, he did.
Oh, AJ.
Dude.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we are in commercial for Monday Night Raw. Yeah, 25 episodes, ladies and gentlemen. And we're celebrating 25. And we're watching Monday Night Raw except from San Jose, California. Do you know the way to San Jose? Boom, 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 boom. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. That is from the great Dionne Warwick. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want the rest of the song, if you will, just Google that song. Let them that little ditty up in your head, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. And everyone in the chat, thank you so much for your time and your patience, and thank you for all your comments in the chat. We greatly appreciate you. And ladies and gentlemen, my name is Earl Cole. That is Mitch. That is Sarah. That is Cherry. And that is Denise. Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Hardcore Sports Network's Raw Watch Along's 25th episode here on the Hardcore Sports Network. And a programming note, ladies and gentlemen, me and Sarah will return together this Wednesday night for AEW Dynamite's Fallout Show. It's the Fallout Show from Wrestle Dream. And boy, oh boy, boy, Sarah, we got a lot of stuff to talk about on that night. Oh boy, because last night, ladies and gentlemen, that pay-per-view was Bacanti spicy. Ladies and gentlemen, especially the main event. Everyone is talking about it on the internet. It was the most talked about thing on the internet, the main event. And what a twist and turn it was. So we're going to talk about that Wednesday night, ladies and gentlemen. And Raw is back on the air, and Jackie Redmond. And here comes Cody Rhodes, ladies and
God
gentlemen.
damn it!
Cody Cody Rhodes is about to be interviewed by Jackie Redmond.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. Not.
Go away. No one wants to hear what you want to talk about. Go away.
Nope.
And the crowd is
It felt like it was in the Cody verse.
in the soul. Cody Rhodes needs to go.
And at my house show, I'm not going to be
Jose,
happy.
what do you want to talk about? Who did?
Huh.
He sounds way better saying that than.
And here comes Cody now. Here comes the pyro. Whoa. And Jackie Redmond now. And he's hugging the audience is Cody Rhodes.
Hindering panderer.
Huh.
No, I secretly think that he's an attention whore. Because he seeks
is.
attention from those who don't pay
Yes,
attention
thank
to him.
you.
I can legit vouch for that. He seeks attention from those who are not paying attention to him.
Yes, he's a glory hog.
He literally, I'm not even
happened?
kidding you. At my house show, I'm literally just standing there watching him interact with the fans around me. And then he goes to the people from this side of me to this
By the
side
way,
of me.
ladies and gentlemen, if you all didn't, if you all didn't know, Cody has a part-time executive role behind the scenes with WWE.
Of course he does.
God, seriously?
Yes, he does. He works with Triple H and Vince McMahon hand in hand.
Of course he does.
Yes, so he has some say in
Of
what
course
goes
he
on
does.
behind.
Because his daddy was the exact same way.
Right. If you all didn't know that, you all know it now.
Wow, you heard it here first from Earl Cole.
No,
Wrestling
that's right.
Experience.
That's
And
right.
the Cole Sports Network.
I could have told you that, and he's guaranteed.
I tried to say it like
he
you,
is
Earl.
guaranteed a title. He is guaranteed a world title reign. He is guaranteed a world title reign in his contract.
No.
Are you serious? It's guaranteed.
Yep.
He can do that?
Yep.
Well, the terms of his contract, were not disclosed. However, he is owed a title defense from time to time. The WWE has said, and he is part of the executive.
He is owed nothing. He went away. He was released. He talked crap about that company for 5 years. He talked nothing but crap about that company for 5 years.
Joke.
and tried to put him out of business. He sat around with his buddies talking crap about that company, and he comes back and gets everything handed to him.
Yep, he certainly did, ladies and
And
gentlemen.
Drew literally, from the time he was released, stayed loyal to that company. He said nothing out of the way about WWE. He was nothing but complimentary. He comes back and barely gets anything. God almighty.
I know what you're talking about, Jar. I don't blame you. I mean, but that's WWE.
Wow.
That's Vince. You have to speak to Vince about that.
I ain't
Yeah.
speaking to Vince about nothing except when maybe through prison bars when he finally gets there.
Right.
See, and I
All I'm
didn't know they
saying
could put that kind of stuff in their contracts. I thought it was just
is,
you're
so
going to
you
work
see,
for us
Well,
this
no,
amount of time, and this is how much you're going to get paid per
when
year.
he negotiated his contract, he wanted some kind of executive role. He wanted something behind the
Oh
scenes, and
then
they
wow!
don't wrestle because everyone knows, and his daddy should have told him that being a booker and having that kind of authority is asking for trouble. It happened with his dad too.
and he
Oh,
Absolute BS. I swear to God.
and so Cody has some say backstage, ladies and
And
gentlemen,
I
with
got some
Triple
say
H.
wow.
read between the lines.
Oh, no,
Well, I was
yeah.
gonna say, and I'm not saying this to like be mean or like be negative, because you guys know I don't like being like negative. But it's like if you're part of like making the decisions, like you're helping like doing the booking, you're partly responsible for the crappy booking.
Yep.
So why aren't you trying to make a difference with that?
Yeah, I don't know what kind of role he has backstage. They won't
Oh,
say, they won't say, but I do know that it is an executiveship position, and I'm not sure what he oversees or what he does backstage, but he
yeah.
does have a lot of pull and he does have a lot of say in what happens. So he has a lot of input along with Vince. So they all three of them are figureheads back there, and they know what to pull and what trigger to pull,
Yeah.
and so that's why people don't like Cody Rhodes because he is a prima donna and he has to have his way. He's just like a CM Punk. He's just like all of the others that are like that. They have to have a say in everything. And if it's not given to them, then they're going to start bashing them. And
See,
that is
Sean just
not
said that
correct.
exact same thing. Sean
Yeah,
just said that's why I don't want CM Punk in WWE.
No,
yeah,
no.
no, and for Shawn Michaels to turn around and says, "Oh, the door is open in NXT." No, you don't want that man back in the WWE.
Do you honestly think if CM Punk, let's just say hypothetically, he were to come back, do you honestly think he's gonna take being in NXT? No, he is not gonna take being in NXT. He's gonna want to
No,
go straight to the main roster. There's no way
right.
he's gonna go on to NXT. Come on now.
And then another thing too is, Sarah, and I'm gonna leap off of what you just said. He's not gonna be happy. He'll be there for
No,
4 or 5 months, and then before you know, you're gonna read on the internet some drama he caused backstage because
exactly,
he doesn't get his way. So
exactly.
why would you want that distraction? Why would you want that headache?
Yeah, no, thank you. Like I'm of the
Mhm.
mindset. Like I love, for example, I love my job. I truly do love what I do. I certainly don't. I don't really want my boss's job. I just want
No,
my job. I just want to work and go home. That is it. I want a normal, boring life. I don't want
yeah,
any of the extra nonsense.
right. And it goes through with some people too. And the thing with him is Punk is a prima donna. And he
He's
does not belong in any wrestling organization. He's got issues. He's got deep seated issues and he needs to address it and he needs to go get it fixed. You don't need him back in any organization because I'll tell you this much, he will ruin your organization.
yeah, just the negativity. It's like I don't know. Maybe it's just
And
me being silly
it's
and
just
stupid, but
right. It's just like
they
no,
don't need the negativity, guys. Like,
no, no. It's not. I'm not trying to be negative or anything like that. It's just. I'm
oh, I
just
didn't
telling
mean it
the
for
truth.
you. I meant just for like people like CM Punk. And it's like there's already enough negativity in the world. Why would you want to make your workplace negative?
Yeah,
You know?
and I'll tell you this much, sir. I'll say this much. Again, like I said before, I'll say it again. You don't want him back in the organization. You just don't. Look what Riddle did to the WWE behind the scenes. How many times
Exactly.
did he
Oh,
get in
hey,
trouble?
hey, it's Rally. Hey, Rally. Yeah, and Rally says the same thing. He goes, CM Punk will never be in NXT. And that's
Yeah,
exactly what I
Wally.
said. I said he would never allow himself to go to NXT. He would never do that.
Yeah, and I agree
But
with your assessment, Wally. I agree with the assessment. I I'll tell you this much. I will tell you this much, ladies and gentlemen. You don't want that prima donna back. No.
no,
Mm-mm. Nope.
too many issues.
No, 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 no,
Time
no.
that I loved him, but and I was like his the way his initial WWE run ended. I was with him on that, but when he started doing that crap in AEW with Hangman and the whole thing, I just
You
lost
just don't
any support for him.
need it. It's like if you've got an issue with somebody, then address it with that person.
Mm-hmm.
You don't need to be dragging all these other parties in. You know, that's
And
not
then
cool.
it's
That's
and then it,
childish.
yeah, and then another thing too is with him that I didn't care for when he was in the AEW and he was in Collision. He's telling Tony Khan who to send home. Who are you to tell who are you telling big bosses who to send home? Who are you?
Oh,
You don't run this company.
that's
Tony
not
Khan
cool.
does.
Yeah, that's not cool. Oh,
I
and by the
just
way, Sean, I did see your comment before. Sean said that I did a very good job imitating you before, Earl. He said I nailed it.
You did.
Wait, whoa,
Oh,
whoa, whoa. Sarah, you imitated Earl too?
I tried to imitate Earl. I just did.
I can't
I
do it.
think I tried. I was like, and you're watching the Raw watch along. I'm
Um,
sorry, I'm stuffed up. I think I'm starting to get sick.
I can't
You're
do
watching the Raw watch along on the Hardcore Sports Network.
I am done. Oh my god.
oh my God. Oh my
Or I like it
gosh.
when Earl says, "Hit that like button."
Oh my god, that's like an ongoing thing in the network. Everyone says that on their own
Hit
stream.
that like button.
Everyone says that on their own streams.
Hit that like button, ladies and gentlemen. Hit that like button.
Hit that like button. Do it, damn it.
And
That
hello,
like
hello,
button.
Sean C. Hello, Dylan. How are you? All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are ready for the Intercontinental title match here on the Hardcore Sports Network. And ladies and
Hardcore
gentlemen,
Sports Network.
Who's
yeah, the
I'll get
hard
it eventually.
who's Gunther who's Gunther facing?
Champa.
Champa, Tommaso
Gunther,
Champa.
Gunther
I
wins.
honestly,
Sadly,
I
Gunther
honestly
wins.
thought this was going to be on Fastlane. I didn't think they were going to do this tonight.
I
Well,
think
it was
it's really
supposed to. It
good.
was supposed to happen next week on Raw, but
Oh,
Gunther says, I'm ready now." And
oh wow! I
and
didn't know that.
Adam,
I thought this
yeah, and
was
Adam Pierce says, "All right, you got it."
I
So
got
supposed to be
maybe
Saturday.
somehow, some way, Ciampa does win because of a whole edge pop from last night. Maybe, but
me,
Oh my god, that
if
was
that
that
happens
pop.
back to back nights, what the hell?
That pop for Edge last night. Holy cow, that was crazy.
um, Mitch, what did you think of the main event last night?
Incredible. I
Wasn't
loved
it
it. That's all I got to
amazing?
say.
They
Were
all did
you?
such a
Better than
good
Orange
job.
Cassidy match.
Come on, Mitch. You know you loved it.
I
Loved
said
it.
the main event was better than Orange Cassidy. Am I wrong?
I did tweet Mitch, and he said on an entertainment level that was a 10. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies
All right.
and
He told me 20, but I mean,
gentlemen.
Like Earl would say, people went octoplectic.
Oh my god. Oh my living god.
Yes,
People went
the
octoplectic.
the crowd went up the
Funny
plastic.
now? Hold on. You know
oh,
what's funny?
what did, by the way, what did Coco say? I wasn't paying attention to what he was saying. Some like blah blah blah. I'm Cody Rhodes. Blah 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 blah.
Charlie Brown teacher.
Something, Cody Rhodes.
So, by the way, people are tweeting me, look out now. And every time when I see that, I laugh.
Are you serious?
Yes, people are tweeting at me, look out now.
Look out now.
I don't have a water with me.
And
Go now.
Tommaso Ciampa now, and and
Out now.
Mitch, look out now, and
Why do you say that when
Tommaso
I don't have a drink with me?
and Tommaso Ciampa with a clothesline. Oh,
All
look out now! Look, oh, look out now! And
You're the reason why I went through 4 bottles of water in an hour.
All right. I gotta head out. See you guys later.
see you, Mitch.
Bye,
Look out now!
And I'm just gonna say this: that catchphrase is better than Orange Cassidy's.
Uh,
Cassidy has a catchphrase.
That's exactly my point.
Yeah.
All right, Denise, welcome to the network, and I'll see you guys
No,
later.
no,
Thank
Sean.
you.
We didn't know that he was Cody
And look
Rhodes.
at-
We had
oh.
no idea. And by the way, Sean, did you know that he's Dusty Rhodes' son?
I had no idea.
Never talked about
What?
that. Never. And he never cries during promos either.
Right. And
Right.
Tommaso Ciampa now has
He's beating
Gunther-
the stew. Get that can, girl. Get that can. He's beating
yeah.
the stew out of him.
And yes, that's right, Denise. That's right. He's beating the stew. He is beating the stew out of Gunther. Yes, and it's brought to you by Dentimore Beef Stew to satisfy your plate. Ladies and gentlemen, and we're going to commercial, ladies and gentlemen, if you will.
This is amazing.
Oh my god. Oh man.
That's so funny.
Oh my gosh. Oh.
Oh my goodness gracious. See? I'm tired. I'm all stuffed up. That's okay. So I get to watch Raw and be
Yeah.
entertained with you guys.
Exactly.
If
I hope
not,
you
Entertain
feel
yourselves.
I hope you feel better, Sarah. Thank you.
Thanks. Yeah, I'm not sure if I think I might be getting sick or if it's just my allergies, but it's like kind of feel like I'm starting to come down maybe with like a head cold or something, but
Oh, I had that.
cold
I had
medicine
that.
won't fix.
Yeah, I had that 2 weeks ago, and oh my gosh, it was so bad.
It just takes it out of you.
It does.
It really does.
Yes, yes. And when the weather changed, that really does it.
Yeah,
And
and it's difficult now because ever since COVID, it's like even if you get the sniffles or a little cough, it's like people are very scared that you have COVID. So
Yeah. It's like you can't even cough
Yeah, I
anymore.
promise that's not what's
Because
going on.
COVID.
we're,
We've had this cold for like
oh,
for the past week,
right.
and I was actually getting better until he got it, and then he gave it back to me.
Oh, jeez.
no.
Well, you know what you should invest, Cherry, is a humidifier to
Well, we have one
keep.
for Josie.
Yeah.
We
Oh,
have
you
one.
do.
Yeah,
Oh,
because
okay.
especially when her allergies act up.
Okay.
It helps for allergies too?
Yes, it
Yeah.
does.
Yeah, she
It
gets,
takes all the dust and pollen out the air. Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, wow, I never
Allergies are
thought
really
of that.
bad. They like it's weird though because I lived here my entire life, and until I never had allergies until I moved up to Richmond, Virginia, and then it was awful. But then when we moved back, I was like, oh, I'll be fine. I never had allergies here. No, No.
Oh, the pollen here in Wisconsin this is seriously the worst it's been in a few years. Like
Let
every
me.
morning when I'd go to work, I'd have to use my windshield fluid, and there would just be yellow stuff running down my
Right.
windshield. Like there's so much pollen, it was gross. So the
Sean
summer's been bad.
Sean C says, put some bad put something bad in the cook pot, and it got you all sick.
He's
I
saying
don't know.
you did.
I don't
He's saying
think so.
you did, Earl.
Yeah, no.
He
It
said
wasn't my
Earl put
recipe.
something bad in the cook.
Well, it wasn't something in the cook pot, Sean.
No,
It wasn't. No.
no, it wasn't.
And then Dylan says Earl gave Sarah the sniffles over the airways. Now I don't know how that's possible. No, but thank you so but thank you so much for that comment. I don't know how I did that, but anyway. And Sean is laughing. Anyway, anyway, ladies and gentlemen.
I like
Anyway.
Sean's comment from before. It said y'all need a Dinty Moore cam for the panel.
Oh, we got it.
Well,
She got it.
yeah,
Right here, Dinty Moore
and
beef stew.
there it is for you,
Wasn't
Sean.
real much
Denti
crock
Boss
pot.
Beef Stew. It's positivity in your plate. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen. And good, good, good.
That's amazing.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
And anyway, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, Gunther starts
Got the
talking.
props.
Oh my gosh. And Gunther just smacked the tape out of Tommaso Ciampa. And let's see what happens here. Oh no. Now he's choking Tommaso
Look out
Ciampa
now.
against
Look out now.
Look out
and
now.
look out now. And let's see what happens here. And look out now. And Gunther, Gunther, and Gunther,
Gunther.
and Gunther, and Gunther, Gunther. Oh, and Gunther, and never mind. Anyway, and Gunther now has.
We gotta give it a funky beat like Swerve's theme song so people can
Mm.
dance to it.
Gunther, Gunther. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I digress. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen. And Gunther, he's got a headlock. He's got a headlock. Oh, Tommaso Ciampa.
You know what? I would die if Gunther ever saw that and commented on it.
Oh
That
Oh,
would be amazing.
and
This is way more
and
entertaining than Gunther. I'm just saying.
and ladies and gentlemen, the crowd in the SAP Center is turning on their cell phone lights. And I'm not fireflies.
Aww.
What it is?
And
Oh,
Gunther
yeah,
now with a
people right there. They're
one, two,
oh
no.
my god, they are. Look at.
Yeah, they're turning on their cell phone lights.
So people are posting broken dreams on Twitter.
Oh,
They're-
oh,
So in fact, someone posted the Drew's old Titantron for broken dreams.
oh.
Yeah.
I love seeing all those fireflies.
And Gunther now is trying to put Tommaso Ciampa to sleep.
Oh!
And look out! Oh, and
Holy
he
crap.
and look out now! Oh, and down goes Gunther.
Did you see what John said?
Imagine having a wake up along. Oh yeah, look out now! It's 5 a.m. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, and Gunther grabs the ropes and he drags.
Look out now. You're gonna
And look out now! Oh,
Look out
look! Look out now, and what a chop! Look out now. The weather today is 65 degrees. Oh, and down.
Sunny.
Yeah,
You
and
can wear your
tomorrow.
Drew McIntyre t-shirt today.
Right. And Gunther now is hurt, and we're going to commercial.
Or you can wear your AJ Styles t-shirt. It's 65 and sunny.
Right.
Look
Look out now. Have a nice day.
Sean,
Anyway.
I still know every word to Broken Dreams. I actually listen to it on a daily basis because I have a playlist of WWE.
Oh, that's cool.
And Josie wants to hear that playlist on the way to school and on the way to dance.
Wait, was that video that you posted or commented earlier on Twitter, Cherry, where it was Drew like lifting weights and it was in black and white?
So that was produced last year before Clash at the Castle.
Okay.
And he, him being like really aggressive with the weights, and they were playing Broken Dreams. They were teasing bringing back Broken Dreams. Well, he just posted that again on TikTok yesterday. He's playing.
I like that song.
He is teasing everyone right now, and I'm
cool.
telling you, if he comes back with Broken Dreams, I'll be done.
People are gonna go apoplectic.
I will go.
It's gonna become apoplectic. They're gonna become apoplectic.
Yes, I will.
Yes, you become apoplectic, ladies and gentlemen. Yes.
You need to see a video of Cherry driving Josie to school, going apoplectic, listening to Broken Dreams.
Or singing Broken Dreams. Yes, Josie does too.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, so you know what? It's funny. I asked her, so if Drew goes heel, how are you going to feel about that? She said, I love it. He'll beat everyone up, and I know he'll still love me, so it's okay.
Oh, that's so sweet.
So, and he will. He loves her. That's it. That's his best.
Cool.
I think that's really cool.
That is so neat. And like I said, Earl and I were geeking out when we saw you guys on Raw that week.
Oh yeah, we
holy crap, it's Josie!
And we saw her like right away, Cherry. We saw her right away, and then we saw you sitting down. We saw the hair, and I said, "That's Cherry. We know that's Cherry."
So what's funny is there was a guy who we actually had met at one of the house shows earlier in the year that was sitting in that seat between us, but he let her stand over beside him at the rail so that she could see better and so she could get high fives.
Oh, that's nice.
That's so nice.
So literally, nice. Seth was like right there, and when Seth and Shinsuke went at it, she was literally right there egging them on, going,
"No, I know." Yeah, I know. I know. I saw that. We saw her.
She was right up at the railing.
She was animated. Yeah, she was animated. She was into it.
No idea how this kid is at wrestling. I mean, I know you've seen the Solo Sikoa video where she's all up in his face, and Roman Reigns, and she goes after everyone.
Roman too.
It's amazing.
Yeah, yeah, so
good girl.
So what happened with that was we were at a house show, and Drew had seen her. Josie lives in Claymore Countryside, and he knew she was going to be there because I tweeted him, and so they were teasing Roman's shirt being thrown out to the crowd.
Okay.
As well, the Usos snatched it back away from him and threw it in the corner. Drew slid under the ropes, grabbed the shirt, mouthed off to Roman, and made a beeline for her and gave her the shirt.
Oh, that's cool. And she still has it? She still has
Yes. And then Josie just looks at Drew and says, "Thank you," and then turns to Roman and goes,
and then he starts
and then Roman starts, "Hey, that's my shirt. I want my shirt." And she holds it up and goes, Drew gave it to me. It's mine. And he just looks at Yeah, there's a video of it.
It's on her.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to look that up. That is so adorable.
Oh, she knows how to get under the skin of people. She really does.
She does.
That's funny.
And Gunther now, is chopping Tommaso Ciampa, and now he's stomping on his head. Gunther now is just relentless.
Chopping the stew out of him. He's chopping the stew
Eh,
out.
Stu,
yes,
get it.
ladies and
Stu.
Denty more beef stew, ladies and gentlemen. It's positivity in your plate. Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen.
AJ, you're gonna make me throw up, dude.
Oh,
Seriously.
Again?
Yes,
Gunther, oh,
AJ.
dude.
and Tommaso now is getting chopped by Gunther all over the place. And
Oh,
Gunther is stalking Tommaso Ciampa and he's smiling at what is handiwork. And look out. No! Gunther's just smacked the Raw table. He smacked the Raw table. He hurt his hand. And Tommaso Ciampa is in the ring. Referee's counting. And look out. Tommaso Ciampa. Oh, high knee.
Tiny.
And high knee. And Tommaso now. It's again high knee. Yeah, high knee, and right into the ring
One of
post.
these days, I'm gonna have a Heineken in my hand.
I said that. It makes me think of Heineken when he says it.
And look out, Tommaso now, and he's banging Gunther's hand, and the referee is counting, and and what a left hand by Gunther, and the referee's counting. Both men are going to get counted out here.
Oh, now you're scary. Oh, they're started.
And yep, high knee. And Gunther now. Gunther now. And he's gonna DDT him. And he pins Gunther. 1, 2, no. Gunther kicks out at 2. And Tommaso now and Gunther are back to square one here on Monday Night Raw. And let's see what happens here. And he picks up Gunther, and what is he going to do here? And he can't get him up. He can't get him up. And look out now. And look out. And what's he go? Oh, he's kicking the hand of Gunther so he doesn't chop him anymore. And now he's beating the stew. He is beating the stew out of Gunther on the floor. And the referee, Rod Zapata, is telling, and look out. And look out now. And he's gonna give him the knee. No, Gunther with a double clothesline. And 1, 2, no. Tommaso kicks out at 2.
Tommaso kicks out at 2.
Tommaso kicks out at 2. When you see My Little Pony, Tommaso kicks out at 2. Anyway. And Gunther.
This is what I told you. This is the kind of crap we do.
And Tommaso now. And Gunther can't pick up Tommaso. He hurt his arm. And look out now. And what's going to happen here? And bang! Down goes Gunther. And look out now. Oh, high knee.
Tiny.
And 1, 2, no. Gunther kicks out at 2. And look at what a knee lift. And look, and down 1, 2, go. And the audience is in shock.
Oh man.
And Tommaso Ciampa. And Tommaso Ciampa now is kicking Gunther in the head. And what's he gonna do here? No, Gunther reverses it. Oh, what a chop! And he hurt his arm. Oh, and he pins him. 1, 2, no. Tommaso Ciampa kicks out at 2. And, oh, right on the top of his crown of his head. And ladies and gentlemen, they're back at square one. And Rod Zapata now is asking both men if they want to quit, and they said no. And Tommaso now, and the crowd is going bananas here. And look out, and Gunther whips to the ropes, and Tommaso, and no, and he's, oh, this is the move he got him in earlier. And Willie tap. Willie tap. No. 1, 2, no. And he got him. And Gunther looks like he's in trouble and he's got the hold. And is he gonna tap? Is he gonna tap? Is he gonna tap? And no, Tomas, he's trying to hang on. He's trying to reach for the rope with his foot. And let's see. Yep, he got his foot. Then the referee's gonna have to break the hold. So Gunther now, Tommaso Ciampa's brought everything to Gunther but the kitchen sink, and so far it hasn't worked. This is a great match for the Intercontinental title.
Best match of the night.
Yep, agreed. And and what a chop by Tommaso Ciampa, another chop. And Gunther now tried to chop Tommaso and he hurt his hand. And look out, what a chop by Tommaso Ciampa. And look, Gunther now with a chop. And he's just, no. And, he kicks him in the face. Tommaso now picks up Gunther as he's trying to. Gunther no. And Gunther power slam. And we're going to get another power slam. Yes. And Tommaso now is putting him to sleep. He's putting him to sleep. And I think this is going to be all for Tommaso Ciampa. Tommaso is out. Tommaso is out.
Yeah.
And that's it. That's it. Referee rings the bell. Gunther retains the Intercontinental Champion.
Well, yeah, he's not going to lose it on a random episode of Raw.
But he won it on a random episode of SmackDown. So, I mean, anything can happen.
Oh, I suppose. I just figured since he beat the Honky Tonk Man's record, that it would be a really, big to-do when he loses the title to whoever ends up taking it. That they would make it at some sort of pay-per-view or WrestleMania or something.
Right.
But I suppose if he won it on a random episode of SmackDown, he could lose it on a random episode of Raw. So,
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Agreed.
Soon enough for me.
So, ladies and gentlemen, Gunther retains.
I'm done with Baby Shark. I need him to lose.
And now Imperium is beating the stew. They are beating the stew out of Tommaso Ciampa.
Oh, is this
Stew.
where Gargano comes
Yes,
from?
yes. And it's brought to you by Denti Mon Beef Stew. Positivity in your plate.
Oh, thank you, Wes. Thank you.
And Vinci
You're so nice,
and
Wes. Thank you.
Kaiser. Uh-oh.
Well, where's Cody?
Somebody.
Someone's getting beat
Is
up.
Johnny
Where's
Gargano
the
gonna come out?
Here comes Johnny
Ciampa?
Gargano. Johnny Gargano is
said
in the
that!
ring.
Called it.
Johnny Gargano is
Yay!
saying Tommaso Ciampa, and he's beating us
Oh,
still. Oh,
good.
super
They
kick.
Rebel Heart. They brought back
And look
Rebel
out.
Heart.
Oh,
I'm so
Johnny
glad
Gargano
Johnny's
is
back.
back in the
DIY,
WWE.
baby.
I am so glad Johnny Gargano's back.
DIY.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen. And that is how Raw goes
That's
off
awesome.
the air.
Yay!
Now you want someone to take those titles off the Judgment Day? There you go, right there, because they're an actual.
Yep,
freaking tag
DIY.
team.
Oh my god.
They are an actual freaking tag team.
Ooh.
Not H's buddies thrown together
Nope.
to massage.
I'm
egos.
so glad that Johnny Gargano's back. This is great.
Yes.
Oh, look at that look
Agreed.
Ciampa is giving him.
I know they cut it off before anything.
Oh man, I wanted to see that.
I'm sure
they're
there's
showing Chucky.
somewhere on Twitter or YouTube, Instagram. It's something.
Yeah. Hopefully, yeah, I'll have to watch it on YouTube. Oh, I'm so glad Johnny Gargano came back. That's great. Now Tommaso Ciampa can stop looking for him.
And then,
Right.
The one that
Not
Have
wrong.
you seen Johnny?
huh?
I said, have you seen Johnny?
No,
Remember
we
Ciampa
haven't.
was
Well, she might have because
signs
he's in
up.
her store.
I haven't seen him in a
Oh, that's
while.
Who is Johnny?
Who
Why did they
is
cut it off? They were about to do. I know, Sean. That's irritating. But I'm gonna end up watching whatever highlights back on YouTube because they'll show the whole thing. So
Yeah,
Right.
and people will post on Twitter, like people who are there will post videos.
yeah.
Right. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that was gonna do it for the 25th anniversary episode of Monday Night Raw Watch Along. And thank you so much for watching the telecast. Now next week, ladies and gentlemen, we will be back with Monday Night Raw, ladies and gentlemen, and yeah, we're going to be in Idaho, ladies and gentlemen, Boise, Idaho, to be exact, for Monday Night Raw. And it will be the fallout from Fastlane, ladies and gentlemen. And we can't wait to
Drew
show
is
you.
not on.
Right. But don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, the programming note, we will be on the air on Wednesday night with Dynamite. We move over to the Wrestling Experience on Thursday night. We then will have Friday Night SmackDown on Friday. We will have Fastlane on Saturday. And then we're going to go all over again with Monday Night Raw. So all of that.
Fastlane, Sean. Yeah,
Yeah.
Sean was asking we're doing Fastlane. Yes, we are.
Yes, we are doing Fastlane, Sean. And the vote was overwhelming, and our audience have said we need to do this telecast. So, ladies and gentlemen, on my community tab, we are going to give the audience what they want. And that will be Fastlane. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we will be on the air for Fastlane at 7:50 Eastern Daylight Standard Time. So we hope that you'll tune in for that telecast. We will be on the air. It'll be me, it'll be Sarah, it'll be Cherry, and our newest member of the Hardcore Sports Network, Denise, will be there, and it'll be her first pay-per-view that she's going to be doing with us. So again, Denise, welcome to the Hardcore Sports family. It's been a pleasure working with all of you tonight. And of course, I hope you have a safe Tuesday. And Sarah, I will see you on Wednesday night for AEW Dynamite and the fallout from Wrestle Dreams, ladies and gentlemen. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it. So we hope that you have a great Monday, the rest of your Monday evening. Hope you have a safe Tuesday, and we will talk to you and see you again on Wednesday night, ladies and gentlemen. From all of us here at the Hardcore Sports Network, I'm Earl Cole. Have a great night and enjoy your Tuesday.
Now with the hottest show in the universe, the Wrestling Experience, with your host, Earl Cole.
Acknowledge me.
coming at you with all the dope shit, freshest WWE content, and also the AEW. You are now watching The Experience, the wrestling experience. Now with your host, Earl Cole.
That was so